This action is completed at the start of your next command phase, or at the end of the battle, whichever comes first, provided the unit forming it is still within range. At the end of the battle, each player scores 3 victory points for each objective on the battlefield that has been scanned by their army.
Does this get recorded and we can watch it back? So if it goes well, you can go, what a wonderful day.
Cool.
Or if it doesn't go well, you can watch it back and be like, what a mistake.
I've got a second unit down. I'd put a second one down, yeah, just character.
Same again. And then we can action it up. I'll stick a squad of Legionaries. We can put something behind. That's cool.
It's going to be the same place, isn't it? Number 2A, number 2.
Right, they are there.
Okay.
See, every one that you scan, you get free, and I think
You're going to do one objective once,
so. Then switch them over. So do one banner, one scan, and then vice versa. Well, we can put something else up so we can. Like with them, they can do a normal action, right? Okay, so what they'll do is they'll do that normal action, and somebody else will scan or do the banner. They can then do the opposite. Just want to make sure we get the order right on. And the possess can do it as well. I want to tuck them in there as well.
Cool. Yeah, unit down.
Yeah.
Unmute these, drop these down for a second. So, welcome back to another live battle report, which is nice. Now, I actually thought I'd already hit live, but for some reason, the laptop decided it was not going to go live. So, joining me today in the hosting side, by the way, this is the final round of I'm losing my words. Savage Hammer. Summer Hammer. Savage Hammer. Doubles tournament. This is the last and final battle round. This is all to play for. Look at that. Looked like there was some loving going on there. It's just hiding away there. It's hiding away. So top tables, we have got. Let me just correct that one thing, because that's driving me a little bit potty, and that is us on the screen, and where can they go? Let's just write it down so we can see exactly what's on the secondaries. So, final game. We have got the Saw guys, so that's the St. Albans Wargaming Group. They are coming in with Chaos Space Marines, specifically Iron Warriors. Really good choice, love Iron Warriors. And now they're getting paired up with Tau. I nearly said Iron Hands. That would just be like the ultimate this, but no. So Tau and Iron Warriors, we can kind of see how Chaos has twisted the Tau into their way of thinking.
So they're officially friends with them?
Yep, they've corrupted their way of the greater good, and now to the greater bad.
Greater bad.
That's how we can go. That's it, the greater evil.
The greatest hand stripes.
But it depends on whether the flesh is weak or strong in this one.
Oh, well, they do like the mixed suits, and so.
This is it. So they're going to be going with no prisoners, raise the banners, and assassination.
Yep.
Good choice. A lot of characters on the other side. Raise the banners is good because that means it's going to force the Grey Knights and the guard to come forward. No prisoners. Yeah, good choice again. Let's go in with what they've got in their list. Do you want to, if I can just get their full list for me, and I can go through it. And of course, on top table again for the third game, I believe now, it is the Wooden Spoon Brigade. Now they're coming in with Flexible Command. It's kind of a no-brainer. Flexible Command is a nice, easy way of getting. Have you got the full list, the full breakdown? Sorry. So by the way, I put a very basic list in the YouTube description so you can see what units they're using. There's no warlord fractions or anything on there. So going with them, so they've got the inflexible command, raise the banner sight, and psychic interrogation for the characters. There's going to be quite a few characters again on the opposing force. That's a good one. Right.
Yeah, I'll go through Saw's list. Start
Let's go for it.
Start with their Tau. They are taking their set choice is Farsight Enclaves. Their HQ is Commander Farsight with some troops consisting of Kroot Carnivores. The elites are Crisis Battlesuits, nice got a set of them, and heavy support Riptide Battlesuit. He also has some no force auxiliary slot as the Crisis Bodyguards and some Kroot Hounds. So,
Nice. So the hounds being fast moving, get across the battlefield quite quickly. Like it, love it.
yes, indeed.
Okay, so for the wooden spoon guys,
I've got to do the chaos bits as well.
of course, I nearly jumped far ahead.
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
it.
Yeah, exactly. It's 2,000 points.
Typical
half
orc
an hour,
player,
yes,
just
yeah.
brushing ahead, not
Yeah,
thinking.
Just it's not red. I can't even see.
That's it.
Well, the Tau is red, so I think it's pretty wide. yes, there you go.
They're going to move faster. That's the laws of
There
war.
you go. Yeah, laws of orc. Go faster. So the HQs, as we said earlier, it's an Iron Warriors. HQ is a Dark Apostle and a Master of Possession as well. Troops consist of Accursed Cultists even, some Legionaries, or Legionnaires, one day I'll probably get that right around, and some Chaos Terminators, and some more Possessed.
Nice. The Accursed Cultists, my favourite unit of the Chaos Space Marine thing. They are so damn good.
Really? I think so.
I'm not going to say too much because we've got little ears. Let's see how they play out. Because
Okay,
they are
yeah.
a really good
Nice.
little unit. Let's now move over to the Wooden Spoon Brigade. Now we have gone through the list already, but we're going to go through it again
Indeed. There you go.
for all our new viewers.
Okay, then go with myself again. So we'll start with the Astra Militarum, or Imperial Guard, if you're old enough to remember them. It has a tank commander inside his Lehman Russ battle tank, or a Lemon Russ battle tank, as I was typing earlier.
Lemon Russ.
A lemon meringue pie. It has the troops of infantry squad. Elites consist of regimental Ensia, Dave. Fast
Jim.
attack, Jim. Fast attack is armored sentinels.
Jim.
And defend, Jim. And heavy support is Lehman Russ and battle tank, and the super heavy is a Baneblade. And that is about 1,000 of those. So it's nice.
Nice.
And also, before we jump ahead, the other 1,000 points is the Grey Knights. They consist of HQ's Castellan Crow, troops, Brotherhood Terminator Squad, got there in the end, and Elite, Brotherhood Apothecary, and Paladin Squad. And there you go.
Nice, very, very, very elite squad there.
Yes.
As we've seen so far, the Paladins have been absolutely a beast to shift. Let's go to the battlefield. Let's see what's going down, what the commanders,
Or
commander
commandos,
their
like
forces. Once we start the game going, we'll come back with an update. Let's make this a really fun, interesting game. Of course, we've got to be really careful what we say now because this is top table. I've got to keep my voice down. I don't want to give the game away for anything. I'm really interested to see. We know how the guard plays. We know how good, effective that Baneblade been. Super excited. But I'm going to be really interested to see because this is like Dawn of War, the lengthways, which is not Dawn of War, it's Hammer and Anvil. It means that it's really going to put the pressure now upon. Oh, not really even with the Tower because they've got the range as well. It's more, if anything, it's going to be the Chaos Space Marines and the Grey Knights are the ones that are going to struggle. So both of them are kind of at probably the same thing because Tower got the range.
Yeah, totally.
Tower can punch. The only problem is whether or not the Tower's got enough firepower to punch through the guard. I think that Tower's probably at the disadvantage on this one as the guards, tanks, and range. Yeah, I think they're really going to struggle on this one. And of course, it depends on where that Baneblade where they can hide. There's plenty of terrain on that battlefield. If we go down to drop down, we can see there's plenty of ways that both armies can hide to move up and progress up through the board. It's whether or not they can get to him quick enough. Remember, we've got that stratagem on the guard. If they pop the Baneblade, they could spend that CP to fire that turret weapon, meaning that whatever that turret weapon's seeing, he is pretty much going to annihilate and a lighten
Yes,
anything on the battlefield
Yes.
with a big explosion, but more importantly, that gun is going to absolutely root shreds out of anything it sees. Even on its death throws, it is going to really hurt, pending if he's got the CP left. This is really important, CP dependent. Got to have that CP, but look, he's definitely got the things for it. Anyway, listen, enough of me waffling. Let's get back to the battlefield and see what's being said on the field.
Having a good discussion.
And that's it, it's always about a good discussion.
Think about it.
Right. Terminators.
Shouldn't be an angle over here, should there? No. Lovely. Then you've got your scent. There. Yeah. Not with that attitude.
You got
Not
nothing
with that
that can.
attitude.
You got nothing that can snipe. Those in there. Cool. They're not getting them.
Cool. We've put an engine seer down. No! Whew. Had a heart attack.
So, have you got any ignore? I don't know if you said it. Ignore lookouts or something.
Sentinel! Yeah, might as well pop them there. It's either that or over here.
And then when you do your next two drops, I need to.
You could put it there, right? Remember, this is obscuring, so you can't shoot through it. Right? So the only angle's like over here. And that way it can also stay back to cover the deep strike.
Put them back in that corner. Because then you can pop them up on the ledge, shoot.
So I'm also thinking about the 12-inch
drop them
movement
back,
here.
Just screen back here.
There.
And then he can protect. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's fine. No, you can't see from there because it's covered by that corner. You're inside 12 but outside 6, so that's fine. We're fully deployed.
Okay, one more.
Let's get some lads down there.
He's in there. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Oi, 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 oi. Have I just moved out of complete lineup? Tell me where, tell me where. How am I meant to play in these conditions? Doing all right. How many CP do you guys start on?
We're on a 3. We've got dice up here as well.
Oh, nice. Ours is just there at the moment. Sweet. Can I pinch the sheet back, please? Thank you.
Right, who's going first?
A roll. You gotta roll with it.
Yeah, and thanks,
I think I'm happy either way. At the moment.
I can drop every turn I want. Go first turn.
You guys go first. Let's have some fun.
Good luck. There we go.
Okay, so we're going into that first battle round. The handshake's done.
Well done.
This is going to be the important part. Chatting off camera, various different things. Throughout this weekend, we've had some really good in-depth conversations. Some things have been appropriate, some things have not been appropriate.
Yes,
Obviously,
indeed.
you can't add them on.
Yes, yeah.
What else do you expect? That's it. So let's go drop down and believe is Tau with Chaos Space Marines going first. So this is going to be crucial in where they go. Iron Warriors, I can't remember their speciality. Let me just quickly find their speciality because they've got some cool stuff.
Yes, they do.
Don't tend to see the Chaos Space Marines going up there much. With the Iron Warriors, it's normally Emperor's Children. Myself, I love the World Eaters.
Yes,
I just love
yes,
the pre-game strats. For me, it's all about the possessed, run one big squad, two smaller squads, spend 3 CP, run them up the board, and absolutely causing devastation, which is absolutely cool. Okay, right, so what we got for the Iron Warriors? What is your specialty? Where are your specialty? That's the engine. Have I gone past it?
I didn't see it there.
I think I have.
I think you might have done. These are keywords.
There we go.
Abilities.
Let me just pull it. I'm going to bring you back to the backfield at the moment, just while they're moving, so we can hear what they're saying. And I'm going to come back with the specialties on the Iron Warriors.
Yes.
I'm going to like them first, not because we can kill stuff, because we'd be safe.
My good man here.
And we'll roll for illusionary supplication on a 2. Goes off. So the Terminators are only hit on a 4, 5, and 6, and no reroll hits.
Yep.
Okay. So let's have a think about this. So what can we see? What's the range on these?
Iron Warriors ignore cover, right? And,
Ignore cover and no rerolls to win.
and most of your stuff has target lock? Or a lot of your stuff has?
2 of my 6 have target.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
So I'd actually be relatively happy because we're going to get.
I think I will start in the tide of mortal wounds in combat.
Mission
Because we might be
specific
in for
action.
the Terminators. It's either that or the
So they
auto advance and charge stuff.
In fact, we can double action there because they've got those rules. So they can do the mission specific one and they can raise a banner. These can raise a banner and then do the mission specific one next time. And if that doesn't work, we can throw something else out there to do it. Does that make sense?
Do you want me to just launch these forward?
No, because we need to do the mission specific. They need to scan and they can raise a banner and then scan in the next turn because we haven't got. So yeah, scan, because they can do 2 actions and then we can get it done here. I wouldn't even, I'd just put them back a little bit from the walls, there's no charging through, because they're slightly bigger bases, so they need to have to come through. So let's make that as difficult as possible.
Right,
then
so
I'd-
the Hounds are going to do the action on there.
Okay. And then these guys are right up against there, so they're going to get to here. I'm just going to move them up in a relatively straight line. 9, tuck in.
I think I might go for the advance and charge, you know? Or not the
I
advance and
haven't
charge.
taken that.
No, sorry, I'm thinking what tide I'm going to start in. Because Tau aren't going to come into combat, it's just Chaos who might come into combat.
I don't know if you're. I'm spoiling that right now.
And if they do, it's just Possessed,
They're right up against there.
Terminators, and Cultists.
9 inches gets into here.
How are the Cultists in combat? Pretty awful or middling?
No, of course. So there's big ones and little ones because
Yeah.
they're Accursed Cultists. The big ones are pretty decent. The little ones are just like.
What are their saves like?
A 6 up, feel no pain.
6 up, feel no pain. And the Possessed?
3 up save, armor of contempt, 5 up income. So this whole block is obscuring, right? So
That's a character.
yeah, I'm not worried about him.
I think the movement might be
I'm
better.
thinking defensively, so that's not coming out there.
It's either that or
That's not
if
gonna
I'm going to
shoot
end
out.
up farming with the Terminators. If I'm not going to get into combat with Tau, they won't let me.
There,
Yeah, probably the charge ones, right? It just means you're more likely to make charges. If I ever want to do
so they're
a
not getting shot
teleport.
when they're on the objective.
Yeah, cool. I'm going to start in the
Moving
tide.
forward a little bit.
So you guys are aware, the tide I'm starting in, for my advance and charges, whenever I roll a 1 or a 2, it automatically becomes a 3.
Okay.
I think it's a better option.
And then, yeah, we want that centre.
Like if I need to dash into cover. It's a bit guaranteed really, isn't it?
6s to there. So I think I am just going to bring out the normal unit. They've got that. We'll put all the buffs on them. We're going to be outside of deny range for all the stuff that we want to do. Just leave it. They've got nothing to shoot. We're going to be on the objectives that we want to be. So we don't really need to.
Maybe 2 damage, fine. So depending on what they shoot at, I might end up spending a CP. So if they want to try and hit this hard, I might end up spending 3 CP for transhuman. You know what it does?
Fact. They can't shoot, so we're going to advance them.
Nice!
Nice one. Beautiful.
It just depends on the level of firepower because Tower wreck.
Can't do that.
No. Tower wreck.
Oh, this is going to be a pickle.
A 3-man crisis you basically pick up a
Shuffle the Terminator
Terminator.
slightly. So I'm here.
Nice. Is that Accursed Cultists?
Yep.
Cool.
That guy's up on the lip. I'm just going to... The Terminator's going to move in a minute anyway. I can
Yeah.
wrap him back up.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting for you to move on. Before we do that. Those Kroot can raise a banner over there. Just
I'm guessing they're raising a banner. You're doing mission objective and banner there, right?
so the Kroot, are you raising a banner with the...
Yeah.
Yeah, so 2 banners up.
Cool.
So, banner...
I guess that's why you had 1 and 2.
That's exactly right. This guy's back up there.
So,
Okay, we are back.
Oh,
So, having a little closer look at the actual battlefield itself, seeing what we've got on the battlefield, those Terminators, the Grey Knights just sitting up on those ejectors, it's going to make them so damn hard to shift. I'm looking at it, I'm thinking whether or not the Possessor have got enough damage to get through there and actually punch through those. Potentially not. I don't think they can. I think they're going to really struggle. It's going to need the town possibly to come forward to actually do some damage, but it's where they actually put the firepower. So far, we've seen in this list, both with the Grey Knights and the Astra Militarum, they've been such a good little combination. They've really been a rock and a hard place.
Yeah.
And you've got to deal with one or the other, but have you got enough firepower to get through both of them? That's the thing. The Paladins have just been so super strong. It's such a hard one to shift. And the boys know it. They absolutely know it.
yeah.
No, Armour Contempt would have made them so much better, but with Armour Contempt gone, does make them a little bit more easy to go through, but armor contempt even for yourself, it's kind of made that better for yourself because
Paladins ignore AP3.
yeah,
And then on advance,
now you're just chomping through Marines a lot easier. So,
Yeah.
there, and that
But-
good advance as well.
Grey Knights, correct me wrong, Grey Knights didn't get no freebies with this, did they? It was only the Marines.
We got points reductions, and basically all our gun upgrades are now free.
Oh, you got the free stuff as well.
Yeah, so all our side cannons are now free. So I think the meta for Grey Knights will change more to power armor again, but with a lot more side cannons.
Just make sure that's
Yeah,
And
sure.
kind of go back to almost
loads of movement.
5th edition side cannon span.
Yep.
to moving.
See, I like the
Yes,
side
yes,
cannon.
yeah,
the
yeah,
side cannon,
yeah.
the side cannon was awesome back in the days. You know, you could really do some damage with them. So yeah, cool. That'd be interesting to see that come back. And even the fact they're free,
Crikey, yes.
it's brilliant.
Yeah, a nice combo I'm thinking about is having 10-man paladins, 4 side cannons, splitting it so side cannons are in 1 unit. Because you give them 2 powers, you give them like either armored resilience or hammer hand and ethereal castigation. So the unit that has the side cannons can just move out of cover, shoot, and then move back into cover.
As well.
And then you can have the other unit
be
going off to
two.
do melee stuff.
Yeah.
I think that makes total sense.
And no one wants to deal with 5 paladins in
I
melee just to try and get rid of the side
completely
cannons.
forgot about that psychic spell because you do that in your
yeah.
You might get
you
points
shoot
off
in your
by
psychic.
that,
So you
so-
move,
Yeah.
psychic, you shoot, and then you move.
Yeah.
And then you got your shooting phase after.
basically-
Yeah,
And it's a really good way of getting around like Gazgul or Catan wound caps because you're shooting in the psychic phase.
Oh, yes. Sneaky, sneaky. Yes.
Yeah. But to be fair, I don't think we're going to see so much more of the
You
C-Tans
might get
anymore.
a model in.
But there's so many things now that could just negate them and just go, yeah, listen,
Psychic.
you're not once a problem as you once was. Even Gaz got fracka for himself. But anyway, I'll let you.
Right. I'm guessing you've moved
Let's
to
not
out deny
interfere
range.
with like that game.
I mean, I don't think we
we'll
could be
sign off
in deny
at the
range.
moment.
Everything
Let's
can
let
deny,
them go
so-
shooting. Let's see
That's
what
24, and it's not even close.
Yeah, no. Yeah, deny range.
Alright, so we'll put the 5 up Feel No
sure that's
Pain,
the case.
Flight Flagneys on the Terminator, goes off on a 9. We didn't take psychic secondary, so we can give them a T5 from the Master of Possessions. Just double check what that goes off on.
So what was that first power, sorry?
First power is that's Delight Flagneys, and that's from the Legionaries. And then
What's it? 6 up, feel no pain. 5 up.
so it's Infernal Power, and goes off on a 6, and it makes them T5. So it's an 8. Cool. So they are 4, 5, and 6 to hit, no rerolls to hit, no rerolls to wound, T5, -1 to wound, 5 up, feel no pain.
Yep. But only a 5 up involved.
Yeah, that too. Happy?
Yeah.
Thingy over there, 2 banners up.
Yeah.
So they're bannering and scanning, these are scanning. Okay,
Better than my
they're
bricks.
bannering and then they're going to scan in a minute. And if need to, we'll run something else over.
Over to you guys.
Cool. You done?
That's all right, that's that.
Sweet.
The old 5-seater.
Oh, so you get the. It's free for doing a. Oh no, it completes in the command phase, isn't it? Which one's doing the scan? Hounds, fine. Smart. That way we can't shoot you off the board. Right. Your command phase and orders, we go up to 5 CP. I would look at your orders. Are you happy if we just get on with movement while he works out what he's doing in his command phase?
Yeah, as long as it doesn't, like...
I'm moving
if
my
the
stuff, it makes no
effect
difference.
is, like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's fine. Like, if it's like, oh, we're moving this model over here to give him an order that I could only give him before I've ordered him. Don't, like, no, but anything other than that.
Purely just
Of course.
because it's getting used to the new rules for the guard and all
It's
that thing.
absolutely fine.
Okay. So, what do I want to do here? Can any of this stuff advance and charge?
Have you seen my shiny
Fair
head
enough.
yet?
How fast are these guys
Choose
roughly?
polite.
Were they here?
Oh, okay. Sorry. I have to get some, like, I don't know what the makeup is to make it less shiny.
I'm almost certain he's got no advantage charge when he gets to the TV set and get the
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, where's
This
my
unit
makeup
will
on?
probably
Did you not
advance.
get my
I'm not going to bother rolling.
rider?
It's just going to be a
Three
3,
screen demand.
just because I don't actually need that much.
I think there's T.
Basically, I get here and you can't charge through the walls.
Whatever you can see, I don't know. Very good. What's happened on stream so far this weekend? What's happened on stream so far this weekend?
Potentially. He's just moving regularly. What have we got orders wise?
That was close combat.
Game 1 we had a game 1.
I only need to score 5 hits.
How many
And they were first off against
Accursed Cultists are
We
there?
played them our first game today. Dante, Death Company, Sanguinary Guard, Crisis Suits, Riptide, and another town character.
Which one was it? Pinning Fire. Models in this unit can only make attacks against. If you in your shooting phase, the first time this unit is selected to shoot, you can select one enemy infantry unit that is visible to it. If you do so, models in that unit can only make attacks against that enemy infantry unit this phase. If this scores 5 or more hits,
Been very busy.
and they're trans hitmen, so you're hitting on 4s.
When we saw we were playing Guard,
Subtract 2 from their
oh, is
movement
that
characteristics, so it's a 3-inch
Carcassonne with
movement.
the deep strike, shooting. Max is a very good Dragalia player. Max is having a great time this weekend.
You don't need to pound them to
Lots of
dust.
shooting.
The squad size is over 11, so you just get max shots against it
I'm
anyway.
spending most of my time rolling saves. and
Have a look at some
filling up
measurements.
paint.
Where's 24 inches?
And, I've-
Is there.
it's
So
good.
you can actually get your monster cannon in range of it if you wanted to.
It's alright.
That's what Vegas was designed. The LVO has got it
Yeah.
Where you're at in Bolt going is the main thing.
fun experience.
Beyblade?
Yeah, I can imagine. I
I
can
think
go
it's
for
fair.
the weekend. I'd have to go for a
So
couple of
it
days
then depends
before.
what you want to do and what that one wants to shoot at.
Get yourself used to
Because the other,
You've got to get yourself used to that. And when you get into
Climate time. Practice games.
the problem is with
I
Vegas,
don't care about the Kroot.
the nightlife
I mean, this guy's not in obscuring.
only comes to life on a Saturday.
He's now in the terrain.
Friday night. It's one of the nights
So if you can get an angle on him, I think you're too short, unfortunately. So I don't think you can
That's good.
just lift the barrel up. No.
Now, you know, I can't give you no tips.
No. I'm just going to say what's going to. So the same things happen in every single game. So the Terminators, I don't know if they heard, they are.
Angle there, but you can't get to it.
You can only hit them on a 4-5-6. No rerolls.
Can't see
The
him that way.
T5. No rerolls to wound.
So it depends what he wants to do.
-1 to wound because Black Rune Termination, and they got 5 off. No pain. And this weekend I've lost.
So
4, and
realistically, you can bring him just this way,
to this game.
which still limits the angle on the Riptide. He can do reroll ones, and then he can either shoot at the
Fun.
Terminators, he can shoot at the Accursed, he can shoot at the Possessed.
Game. I'm having the.
But if you did that, he could pound to dust the Terminators if you wanted. And then you could do whatever you wanted with that. Or you could do pound to dust over there,
You see it wraps with the Accursed
but then it's
Cultists.
also what that tank's going to shoot.
Yeah, so you have to.
I don't
you can,
mind.
Should it present
Well, I think might be quite good, is just doing a move here, do reroll ones, and do straight into the Possessed there.
and they hit really hard. They
You're shooting over dents, but that's it.
Sanguinary Guard and
Then you could do pound to dust here, move out,
they're like
that can come out over here as
chaos
well,
spawn almost, like two,
because they'll both be affected by pound to dust. That can put everything into the Terminators.
roughly.
But that's what makes them good. But the fact is, they can just keep spawning. But if you,
Potentially.
when you spawn them back in, you can then potentially.
And then if you kill
Move
a Terminator,
Sorry.
you think that might be, oh, we went
Huh?
down.
Guns kill on sight, sorry.
Active flesh, like you res and heal.
and then
You kill one and put one into one wound.
because
so you fight
what you shoot, you have to shoot everything into that unit. Is the only thing.
defensive shield.
You can't split your fire with him.
And then it just comes back.
I love that.
And, it's
And then
closer. And then you
that
can
can come out over
the
here
Accursed Cultists, so you have to kill
and
them or
pin
one
them,
come back.
and then
They
that
can't
can
do
pick up the
actions.
entire
They can hold the
squad there.
I love it.
If that's what you want to
move
do,
it back to
either
it.
that
No
or
worries.
just try and
Still
put
moving
everything
max
to
when you
Terminators,
need
but they're quite
me.
tough.
Shout. But I think we know.
I think doing that.
What did you score
that kills
your
them.
first round?
But that can pick up that entire squad, yeah?
Until
So that's going to come out
No, Sessions.
or whatever it is.
10-ish.
So you got no prisoners, yeah?
So we haven't killed anything yet.
And no raised banners, you don't get till next turn. And then assassination will be the next.
Yeah, so this is a good list to play if secondaries weren't a thing.
And that puts in within
We
24.
have struggled a little bit with our secondaries. But
And with the new Arcs of Omen, do you feel that your book's got better?
I'm not playing the games book.
No.
I'll play
Yep.
Iron Hands
That
until they
can't,
sort out.
unless it goes 12 this way, because it
It's
can
kind of a
fly.
no-brainer, really, isn't it?
Yeah, so this is like the end of 8th edition, where Iron Hands were just bonkers.
Go 12 this way,
What is going to happen
so
is
it can go to here.
you can take like plasma receptors if you want.
Can you
because
move
the
that back
story
that way a little bit to get the angle?
Has the same date. Just take weapons. You just take units with heavy weapons.
You'd have thought GW would have thought about this and actually dealt with this. Like, do
Maybe they just need.
You can go to there.
you know what? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe they just
That's
wanted
not
to sell some
obscuring,
stuff
it's not
and they thought, do you know what? Hey boys, let's crack
Everyone will
on.
play that. So then
Oh,
plays what
fair
counts
enough.
it.
Oh, in that case, mine.
Very meta Iron Hands.
Okay, fair enough.
At the end of eight, which have the flyers that keep the troops.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Alright, if everything's things to do. Okay, fair enough.
Well, Intercessors on another one. Everyone took the one that killed the troops with.
Yep.
So I took the ones that killed the planes
I
with.
mean, the other option, if you
So
wanted,
they were so strong that it just dealt with anything that was Iron Hands and it
there.
tapped into Iron Hands.
so this has to go into the blob in the middle.
That's how I think things will go. There'll be this generic.
So you
superpower
could do.
Iron Hands Space Marine list. So you've got to counter that. What counters it? Well, a slightly different version. I think. If anyone who knows me is listening or watching, they'll know exactly the two models.
What's the range of the Riptide gun?
They're very expensive, very good at shooting. If you've got a shooting flyer, not being able to bring them in turn one isn't enough.
No.
It's a massive
I'll let you
buff.
think how you want to do it,
can
but you can't shoot
and
them first.
shoot.
So basically, everything's going to have to go into
You
there.
invest heavily into something.
You can't reroll one,
Resin, forward roll,
so you might as well do pinning from something.
and you could take two of them.
And
you could
I
have
would
one
do
of the
pound 'em to
amazing
dust with the other.
directors With a cycle that comes in underneath it and puts it hit them.
You can't reroll ones against them.
Plus one save.
So maybe have this one do the pinning,
Out to engage you,
and
you will pick it
either you
up,
go just for the
because Iron
Terminators.
Hands have had a 2.
So that can do the pinning shot on
Because
there.
Armour Contempt's gone.
That can then do the you count as double for blast weapons, and then you can decide how you want to do your fire.
The swing.
Because then if you want to go there, you're still rolling 18 shots.
Avenger Gatling cannons now
Yeah.
into Space Marines.
So in that case,
They're 2 damage weapons. So if you shoot into Kravis, there's a.
You're killing Marines
Yeah.
outright. Yeah, sure.
Might have to go back in a second.
well, he can see that.
15.
He's on the edge of the board. Oh, there.
You're not the only one that's mentioned that, Beck, because our local lad, Grant, one of our
Heavy
guys
bolters
playing our
in
team,
range, probably.
he's singing the praises on Admech, and I think they've kind of been admit everyone's kind of missing them out a little bit.
He goes to there. He can get the.
I
Well,
had a couple
actually
of
needs to be
doubles
only
around.
36 bit or
They're
more.
my
Isn't
main
it?
army that I like to play. They're very, very complicated.
That's 36
Super
there.
well in binary and like
Do you want to check
ones
that
and
angle?
zeros when you play them.
Yeah.
It's so confusing. It's hard to keep track of what your opponent's doing if you're playing Advent because there's so many rules.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Swing between, so it's like, oh, they're moving at 10. No, they've got to move at
Yeah.
13 or 7. And the ballistic skill and weapon skill
Yeah.
change. It's a little bit easier to play because the look at rust has gone. It's just a little bit more direct. It's very complicated.
Right,
ways
that's
to play.
obscuring,
Great
and I can
fun
do this.
And
Fantastic.
like we're putting things into reserve for free. You can chuck them. I don't know how many you could get away with, but like 10 las cannon, iron strikes coming on at the back of your board, they're going to be in range or whatever. They'll delete anything and everything. So you can go
it's good.
in turn 2 on planning to be a ballistic skill turn. So
Okay, cool.
So I'll just push things
In that case, what I'll do, so the Apothecary is going to raise a banner over there.
bang, 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 bang.
Someone's going to raise a banner and the other one's going to do the all-specs. So if that's obscuring, I'm completely safe from
That's a really
shooting.
good tactic. I like that.
Or you could play like 180 rangers. That's minimum
Happy with all of that?
350 shots.
Cool, so,
That would just work
and the
stuff.
involves
What are they
Bane
hitting on,
Blade.
2s?
Cool.
They can
So
do
that tank commander
That's strong.
is
And you re-roll
getting
ones to
pinning
win,
fire.
6 is immortal,
So
you will
so long as he
eventually
scores
chip stuff.
5 or more hits
Right,
against a
I'll
unit,
No, go for it. Go for it.
that unit reduces its movement characteristic by 2. These guys are doing pound them to dust, so they double your unit size and turn for blast weapon. Cool.
We
Right.
get to move the engines here as well, so then
Cool. Did you want to move your scout sentinel? So you get, or your armored sentinel, so you get a shot off. It's an extra shot, isn't it? There. Shit's over the roof. No. Cool. Lovely. All right. Cool. Psychic's done. Oh no, it's not quite done. Well, no, because I'm doing actions, so you can't do psychic powers if you're actioning. Can't advance to do actions. Plus, I'm out of range for psychic interrogation anyway, so yeah, that's fine. So this Terminator squad who advanced will just do a Aegis Eternal on themselves. I need 2 dice for psychic powers, which fails. That's fine. Yep, needs a 6. Cool. That's psychic phase done. Quickest Grey Knight psychic phase. I've got no shooting. Everything from that into your Terminators, right?
did you do the scans?
Yep.
2 scans and 2 bangers.
You can only do 1 scan per turn. So they advance, so they can't action. He moves, so he's putting up a banner. They did a scan and a banner. Cool. So just do your tank commander.
So,
You don't need to roll for the big gun. It's just going to be max number of shots because they're over 6.
so tank commander's firing everything into the Terminators.
Okay, so 2 CP, we'll do cannon fodder, so you have to shoot into the cultists before you
Oh, is that an
shoot
option?
into the-
Cool. Are you happy if we declare who's going to shoot first then?
Yeah, you've gone for that one, so if you need to change it, that's fine.
Yeah, because if you're doing that, it would change how we're going to sequence stuff.
Okay.
So you'd want to do Bane Blade first or something then? Because otherwise you have to shoot into them, which means you can't reduce their movement.
Yes.
So I don't know which one you want to start with. If you want to do that and try and whittle them down, or the other one. So keep your CP for the moment, just because we didn't know you could do that, so we changed how we just do that first, right? Just do your Lehman Russ into the regular infantry first, no? Is the answer, because it's AP2, so they're going to have 3 up armor against it, and a 5 up shrug, so it's going to do shit all to the Terminators.
That's a good point.
You don't need to roll for your number of shots, you're just max.
So, the
Yeah, crack on, buddy.
just leaving us into the Accursed Cultists.
Okay.
So the order is max shots, so it'll be 9 for the basic cannon. 4s.
Yep, hitting on 4s, because going through there.
1 auto.
What's the toughness?
It's C4.
Okay, so 2s. Cool. 2 at AP minus 2, flat 3 damage.
Okay, so first one, they've got their 6 up shrugs, so
We'll put 2 wounds onto this guy. So he's on 1. And then the next one, so he's dead.
Nice. And then heavy bolter. 5s.
2 auto wins.
2 also wounds. What's the damage?
AP -1. Flat 2 damage.
Oh, okay, these again. And what gun was that, sorry?
Heavy bolter.
Okay, so 1 is down to 1 wound. We'll put it on this guy.
Cool. Yeah, and then you just Beyblading, I guess. I don't know if you wanted to use the strap for 5s to auto wound, or if you wanted to leave that for the big boy. Just try and get some damage through.
What's the turn? It's probably worth straining away.
Yeah. Yep, massively. 1 CP, so any 6s to hit, auto wound. Sorry, any 5s and 6s to hit, auto wound now.
Okay.
So 18 shots for the main gun. This is the order.
What's it hit on? What's it actually hit on, just normally?
So normally it hits on 3, so now it'll be 4s, because it's going through the dents. I don't know. I wasn't paying close enough attention, I'm afraid.
8 and -3.
8.
8 and -3, flat 3 damage.
Right. 8 dice. Let's get these ones. 6s. So, just wait. 1. We'll put him.
So you save 1.
Where'd I put it? I'll do that. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. I will put 1 wound. Oh, do you know what? Just take that one. I think that's the better way to do it.
6 shots with the demo gun. Unless you want to leave that for the big guys. And try and force it out. The heavy stubber. Heavy stubber it. Yeah, something like that.
Why not? Let's do the heavy stuff.
So heavy stubber will be on 5s, but they will auto wound. Nope. Yeah, sure, why not?
Auto cannon.
The 4 will hit, because it's a turret weapon. And it wounds. AP -1, 2 damage.
1 damage, 2 damage. Take a wound.
Cool. Have you got any little guys left, or is it just...
Yeah, 1 more.
Okay, so then just heavy bolters. Heavy bolters and then go on to the big guns. Fives. There's another one in the corner. Cool. That's 4 AP -1.
So damage?
Flat 2 damage.
Cool. Recording for us. So he'll take that one. So that's 1. 2.
las cannons.
2 las cannons.
And 6 shots with the Demolisher. D6.
Okay, yeah, roll the damage.
Should have done one time, but fair.
So we did 5 onto, we did a 6 on him. So he's dead. And then a 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He's dead. Got guns. Las cannon. So then it will be the Sentinel at the Accursed Cultist. Yep. That's it. Wounds. AP -3. It'll be D6 damage. 5.
Come on.
Good. Cool. You don't get the inflexible command though, because a unit affected by an order didn't kill a unit. But then you can do tank commander over there.
So is he normal ballistic skill 3 now?
No, so they've changed it so all tanks are basically ballistic skill 4, but all turret weapons give +1 to hit.
Oh, okay.
There's still 4s for them anyway.
Yeah.
But you've got what's the pinning fire? What's the pinning fire thing?
So long as we get 5 or more hits, their movement is reduced by 2.
Okay.
No. Because there's over 6 models, so the D3 becomes a 3. Hitting on 4s. So there's over 5 hits, so your movement skill is reduced by 2.
So they're T5 -1 to wound.
4s. 3.
4 at -3.
3. Yeah.
Okay, so we've got armour and contempt, so,
4
-2,
ups.
and then we've got some in cover.
Oh, nice. Cheeky. So 3 ups.
3s.
How many in cover?
2.
Okay. So you need to
So 1 fails.
3 damage.
5 ups.
Oh, cheeky.
Takes a wound. Just going to put them up there. There was 4, yeah?
It was 4, yeah.
Third one.
Fine. Goes through. Any damage.
So 1
Kills
dead.
him.
I'll get him out in the middle. And then 1 more.
Is there 1 more in cover?
Yeah.
Cool.
So that guy.
Last cannon, because they were on full health. Hits. Wounds.
On the one in cover.
Yep. And then heavy bolter. Two hits. 5s to wound. Cool. Fine. That's right. But -2 movement. Movement's free.
If you bring one back.
And then we'll just move them onto the objective anyway.
Okay. So inflexible command, we'll get 3 for that. I was out of range for psychic interrogation. Banners. So onto your turn. So we all
Lovely
gain
stuff.
Up to 6.
5. You're on 2, and you don't hold more. And you get 2 for your banners.
We do indeed, and that action will complete for us now.
Yep.
And they're going to do that one. So we
Banners,
banner there.
that's done. Just this action here. Move, shoot, move for the Riptide. All the buffs are always just going to go on, and they're the only ones that go.
Yep.
And I think we'll, rather than risking it, we've got enough CP, we'll automatically...
Go for it.
So this can be done at any phase, so we'll do it now.
2 CP, yeah.
Hits on 4s, 5s and 6s, no rerolls to hit.
Okay.
So our command phase done. Cool. So let's go. So these have got a movement of 3 now. Bring a model back within 2, and you'll touch that. So where are your denier people that can do deniers?
Anything in silver.
Right. So that's on the that's there. So we're all good. No deniers. So
Do you want to double check that one?
Are they touching the lip?
So they're not on the train, but they're right up pressed against it.
Okay, so that is on the lip, and that is 24 inches. So if
Yep,
I'm
so you're out of
inside
deny
there-
range.
Right. Can we pop him up and get rid of one of these annoying tangles, or whittle it down? I'd rather go into one.
Just a normal Lehman Russ, or
If he comes up here, I'll be able to shoot him, and then he can pop back down again afterwards.
I need these guys to get out of my way so I can move up.
So I'd rather than whittle down the ballistic skill on that, because they're only hitting on 4s, I'd rather get rid of one entirely. What about what's the range on them? On those 36?
I need to get these guys up here.
Okay. And can you auto advance them? So you can get 16 movement out of them? So if we can get them up, we can push the Kroot Hounds forward as a little bit of a screen. To get rid of that. Yes, they're going to get shot off, but we can put the possessed.
Well, they're probably going to tell us away anyway, so the screen's not going to do much. Just whack them in the middle.
What one in the middle? There, when we res one back in a minute, it's going to be on there anyway. Oh yeah, and sorry, the Bastion on them, so they get a hold steady or set to defend and obsec.
Yeah, I need these guys to get out of the way.
Okay, front the Kroot Hounds.
I'll advance them because I can reroll their advances.
Put a little line there, so at least they have to come around.
We'll reroll that. For another one. Cool.
7.
Cool.
Is that a CP for the reroll?
No, they can reroll their advances and their charges. I can't advance and charge.
That's handy, isn't
A
it?
little bit, sort of like a here, because if these guys come through, just make it a little bit more tricky. But if you touch it, they can't really charge because they won't get through to it. Or they will, but then they'll be
I'm
in
not
the
touching the... So not touching the terrain.
The possessed will advance. Maybe. We'll see what we get first. So freeze is a 12-inch move. The Lehman Russ will probably be able to see him unless you get him like right in. They'll have to come out. So pop them behind.
You can, but then you're blocking all the guys' suits coming.
No, I mean your models. Like, so we've got a 12-inch.
It's a thinking man's game.
12 getting to there. That's 12.
Okay.
So I'll spend CP, so I'll advance 6, so we price 6.
Just make sure we line them up, like, so it's... So we've got like a bit of a... Could come round. It's going to struggle to get to there, so that's all good. Baneblade can move forward a little bit. What's the movement on a Baneblade?
10.
10. So you'd have to come out and round. So worst case scenario, although you won't get that far.
There's also a tank order that you can issue which increases movement by 2, and you can still advance and shoot.
That's what we'll do then. As those possessed.
It's interesting to see they've got a game plan upon going behind this, that they're definitely not going straight to the Baneblade itself, but trying to work off some of the smaller tanks, opposed to trying to whittle down the big tank, his ballistic skill.
Will he then be able to see through?
Interesting move upon the Kroot, moving the Kroot up, stopping or just slowing down the Paladins, stopping them actually just charging straight through the building, meaning they have to go around, making that charge a little bit, make it a bigger charge onto the actual possessor itself, so giving the chance of the possessor actually to strike first. So let's see whether or not that actually works in their favour. Crisis Suits definitely making their hiding behind that building as best they can. Riptide being on top of the building, getting that line of sight.
So they're going to scan that objective.
So we've killed 10 HQs at the moment, not including this game.
Back a little bit, because there's a risk of a 6-inch and then 12, so 18 inches they could charge it.
That's fair enough.
Good thinking there.
I like the bloody...
Really, really good thinking.
So that'd be
Like
18.
it.
I think they can do like an additional, so 6
Terminator's
and
moving
12,
forward,
worst
going
case.
into Psychic. He's got the, as we heard earlier on, he's got the chance to resurrection. Meaning that potentially once he does that, he could then resurrect the Terminator and then actually physically put him onto the objective, holding that objective.
The 1 or a 2 into a 3.
And again, it'd be interesting to see
It
how well
was
those Terminators
Dante gets fish
stand
fingered.
up to something really big shooting at him.
12,
Like, I
18
don't think
inches,
he's had
like they
against
roll hot.
anything like the Baneblade got up to him. It's whether or not the Baneblade's got enough firepower to actually deal with those Terminators. But then what do you deal with? Do you go with the Terminators or do you go with the Riptide? Terminators, you don't want to come close towards yourself, but yet with the Riptide, it can really pump out the damage.
Which goes off on a 5, 6, 7, 8, and we will res 1 with Pact of Flesh. I'll CP that. So he goes off on 11, he comes back, it's got to be within 2, that is within 2, and what I'll do is I'll just touch him on the lip, so he's within 2, with a whole bunch. Then got that.
It's really nice that they get psychic power.
Did that. And he's got another power, extra toughness, it goes off on a 6. I've got a 6. It's a T5. It's all the usual buffs on the Terminators. I think they're going to need it. What do you think?
Riptide, only the main guns in range of the tank back there.
Cool.
Going for the depths there, right?
Yep.
I will overcharge.
I'm going to have a sit down while Max does shooting because all I do is roll.
Since you're a tank commander, it's already one -1 to hit. I was just thinking if you
see
wanted
how
to do
you're
-1
playing
damage.
this out
What's
so
the
far.
damage when overcharged? 4, so that would put it down to a 3.
We're very aware.
Which means if 4 go through, it wouldn't kill it.
We are fighting an uphill battle. This is not a.
Same thing.
I think of 40k
For the roll, but
you've got the player skill, but then sometimes there's a bit of paper, scissors, stone involved.
Yes.
And sometimes.
so I go down to 3, but it's
like
-1 damage.
There's Spock is involved as well. You've got paper, scissors, stone and Spot, or guard.
1 free reroll because of Farsight.
Yep.
Like we've got some tricks,
So
we've got some plays.
-3 now.
If it works,
So
brilliant.
5 ups.
If
We
you
need it really, did we?
aren't affected by that,
It's interesting because obviously I can see with here, you've gone for the Riptide sitting upon the building. See whether or not. So I can see you've got the Riptides going for the top tank.
It's in range to move in advance to heal it as well, so.
Max will make this
Do my 2d6 move now.
but
Nice.
want to get, rather than going into the Beyblade and whittle it down, because you're only going to be hitting on 4s into the Terminators anyway, so let's get rid of some shooting.
Sure, so it's Riptide's 5 and then drop back.
I think I'm up for some shooting. Yeah, I'm going to try and combi bolt or a Bane Blade.
Yeah, boy!
Right,
Freshly revived out of the grave, gun shooting.
right, so these guys are out. So we've
Front
got
4?
Why not, right? You've got a couple of shots to
Front
spend.
5.
It'd be silly not to have a little cheeky pop shot.
Do you want me to measure if it's easier than leaning over? So front of, whoa! That's right, I was just behind, so that's the front of the track.
5.
Go! Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
One of the things we're going to be doing at Sister Dice is going to be updating a lot of our terrain.
3.
I'll be doing a couple of videos again on some of the train ideas that we've got.
5. Can't really. I'm out of range of the Lehman Russ for less. So they're T8, T9, so 6s anyway. I was just talking about how we weren't going to shoot Bane Blade, but.
Can you shoot anything else?
I mean, I could put a couple into.
It's the Lehman Russ or but that's even
Dice
further
tray
away.
is there, it's not compulsory for them to use, so apologies if we can't see the dice clearly on that. You couldn't use it in the dice tray, could you?
Sorry?
In the dice tray, that way I can see what's going on.
Get rid of Max's side up.
Thank you.
Hitting
So
on
we are
4s.
hitting on 4s. We've got exploding 6s this turn.
Oh. All the buffs.
Wow, look at that, there's quite a few 6s in there.
I'll make sure I get it all right because I don't want the internet turning me off.
3 6s.
There you go. And
6s to win. Oh, look at that. 5.
2, 3,
Or
4,
6.
5, 6 at 9AB.
6 2-ups.
It's a 2-up save anyway, right?
That was really good. And the camera's starting to get a
should
little
be
bit
one,
leggy.
maybe 2.
No.
I don't think it's going to make much difference anyway, so.
28.
Nice, couple little cheeky pop shots into him. That 2-up save does make that quite hard one
Yeah,
to
that is
shoot.
it. Possessed advanced, the Kroot Hounds advanced with like a double 1. They're there. They're there. That is it.
Nice. Cool. We getting CP? You getting CP? Our Auspex scan thing completes. Two for banners. Alrighty ho. Your orders, sir. What are you wanting to do this turn?
So secondaries, we've got 8
So you
points
haven't
coming
got
in for primary.
have you got the
for
same
wooden
level of
spoon
defensive
brigade.
buffs as last time on the Terminators?
Yeah,
or did you miss
everything
one?
went off this time.
Okay.
So 4s, 5s, and 6s to hit, no rerolls, no rerolls to wound. T5, -1 to wound, 5 up, 4 no pain.
Okay. That's cool.
Just find out what the score
think-
is on Saw's behalf.
So you have got an option over here.
You back?
In this tank
So we're
commander.
gonna
He can go
2
10
CP.
to there, and he can see their crisis suit without issue.
So of course, no been a bit
That
slow
is an
here.
option.
No prisoners, nothing. There's no assassination because no characters been killed. With round 2, beginning of round 2, sorry, halfway through round 2, beginning of turn 2 for the wooden spoons.
Sentinel could go into here
Saw
or
on
do
10
the
points,
scan
as the wooden
action,
spoon on 11
which
points.
means I'm free to do whatever.
Still ahead of lots
Before we
of
roll the dice.
Guard
Bane
and the Grey
Blade.
Knights do seem to be the stronger force on the battlefield.
You could drive out here if it wanted to go ballsy, but it still won't be able to shoot
Wise.
anything.
I'm very interested to see whether or not this pays off. I really want those possessed to get in. I really want to see how well those
So it can just
possessed
put everything into
do
there if it
into
wanted
the
to.
Grey Knights. Mathematically, is it enough to actually punch
How big's
through?
that squad?
I'm content gone. They actually do stand a better chance at actually doing some damage
Yeah.
to those Grey Knights.
they did Farsight.
The drones, how many are in the Crisis Scoot and how much with Farsight?
All with the crisis suits.
Okay, so it's a squad size of 8?
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, yeah.
So,
if you do the same thing as that last
we're in
time,
double figures.
that
Is
will
our
get match
team
shots
painted?
against them.
No.
That can go there.
So
That
I've got
can
you
then
down
shoot
for
them
8 for
with
primary,
maximum shots.
2 for your
And
banners.
then I don't know if you want to do the
and
pinning
so
from
far
that
for the
because
wooden
it's going to
screen,
get
I've
maximum
got 8
shots again,
for
just to keep
their primary,
their
holding 2
movement slow,
objectives.
unless he's got an angle onto anything else.
And then the guard secondary is flexible command, that you're not going to stop that.
And
That's going to be such a hard one.
There's no way of moving.
I think you.
Well,
The only way you can stop it is to
the other cheeky option actually,
stop out.
But you've got to be quick on
here
that.
and
And I
shoot the
don't think
Kroot.
you've got enough to stop
No,
that.
we haven't. We know this. We knew this when we were having lunch and parents went up. Like we were saying, I think
Shoot the Kroot.
40k should be balanced.
My guys are going to
There's
move up
always
into
an
here.
element of fake as a stone. There's always a slight imbalance.
That I'm going to shoot those Kroot Hounds off.
Yes.
That's what I'm thinking.
Magnified.
I'm going to Aegis Eternal them.
That's why I really like pairs.
I'm going to move my
Team
Apothecary and Crow forward, see
like-
what I can
I love
get in range of
40K.
psychic
Really
interrogation.
like pairs and doubles.
Either maybe try and smite the possessed or just kill them completely.
It kind of like multiplies differentials, if that makes sense. So you could have 2 armies
5.
just immovable.
Because there's 5 Crisis Suits, right?
Yeah, so models are ignored for the time, so look out in terms of unit design strength or whatever it's below.
So that's not the end of the
Like
world.
Grey Knights,
It means on your D6
worried
roll
about
though, if you roll less than a 3, it'll become a 3. It just means you're not going to get the maximum 6 shots. So it's not the end of the world, it's just not as fun.
like combo.
The combo's been brilliant.
Yeah,
Such a
but
strong combo. I love
you
it.
double the number of
Absolutely love
models in the unit, so it'll just be your Crisis Suits who would then become like 8 or 9.
Thing. So my friend
Pinning.
Jack,
Oh, well, it depends what you want to do.
Savage Hammer event in the summer.
Yeah.
We played
Yeah,
Admech,
if you're doing
Rival.
that,
We
then
played thousands.
your maximum shots anyway, so you'd want to reroll ones.
Affiliate our models.
Yeah,
So you charge
yeah.
the Admech Vanguard, you also charge the rubrics because they were
Cool.
mixed with
What are you doing with the
Right.
influence here? Is he just going to heal the Baneblade, or is he going to try and come over here
Right.
and kill this
What a
guy?
fun little thing you get there is the Vanguard. You want to charge them during
And these guys probably want to move up,
engagement range.
but we still want to screen out our deep strikes.
Now, no one wants to hit those Vanguard because they're 45 points. You want to go into the rubrics, but you're suddenly less tough. And
Yeah,
less
okay.
hard.
Alright, let's do some movement then.
That you won't get that sort of like synergies in other areas.
Sorry, those guys
Creates
were,
a whole new world.
pressed up
And in Admech,
and had them.
The army with
Just when they got
Admech
knocked.
throwing out all these attacking psychic powers.
Do I want to keep them there,
We dropped a knight,
which keeps them safe from the Riptide?
Yeah.
They can still jump over here.
This is
An
Yeah,
angle.
sure. So that goes back to go back to end of 6th, 7th when they used to do the Allies.
Do we
before.
get pinning?
Was it 7th?
We're not
Was
going
it
to pin
7th or
these
was it
guys, so
6th?
I'll,
I can't-
Start playing at the start of 8. But I like
if we're doing it that way, those aren't pinning, so they have
I
5-inch
think we should have
movement.
them and you play from that.
So the problem is we used to have allies before, but the
That's a
problem
long charge
was
if I stay where I am.
the combinations back in the
they're probably not
past.
too
You
fast.
had Taldar,
Yeah.
and it was just horrible. Like you
You
had,
can today, so I don't think the normal 40k.
but it's not as powerful as it once was. That's the problem because you had you used to have
the other option
formations,
is,
and one of the formations used
if
to
you
be
want to try and shoot them
3
some more,
Riptides, and they just
I move my
absolutely
Apothecary-
whatever they clicked on,
where's
they just
18?
destroyed with the missiles. And that.
I can move my Apothecary there.
Pairs.
I can move these guys here. I can try and do a Gate of Infinity on them to then come
Oh, of
over
course you
here.
are. You'd just be, it'd be a
I can
no-brainer,
be
right?
It's going to be fun.
here.
And no one really has worked out. Like you've got the
Is the other
like
option.
the headline stuff that comes to your mind straight away. Underneath there, it's going to be.
So, in that case, I'll keep these guys where they are at the moment because they're safe. There's no point in moving. It keeps the charge range
Whole other
long.
layout.
Are these your cycles
Like
here?
I'm thinking
Or are
like
they those ones?
Harlequins and that would be
Oh my
super
God.
sort of interception.
You can fall out of someone, you know.
What are your cycles?
There's one, Psyker
absolutely
there,
right,
Yeah.
mate.
so
There's
that's
some
a
real
character.
good combinations
And
there.
then it's the bald, the guy with no helmet, sorry.
There.
'cause
So he's about there, right? Okay. So
he's
that
not a character.
keeps me at 24 inch range.
He's just got a psychic relic.
Okay. So, what I want to do then is some finagling.
But from we know this is gonna happen. Like I was just talking about it. in pairs, you get some
Oh,
matchups.
actually, if I just do a 9,
You can make mistakes, you can do everything well. Have we done everything perfectly? Probably not, but I don't know what we could have.
Bane Blade has
We could have
definitely
spent the game lying
got
back
Terminators
here,
in mind.
but we wouldn't have got any points at all. We're going to have... We're talking figures, Max.
so that can go there.
It's all good.
He can go into there.
It could have been worse. Maybe. Well, that's maybe not too bad because I don't think they're going to commit as much into that.
So you're aware my intent here is that Crow is within 24 of your characters,
Okay.
and the squad itself is just outside.
Alright.
Well, are you going for the crew or the Terminators? Because you're doing pinning fire on them, so you don't really need to move them. Well, you could move if you wanted the Engineer to try and heal him. Because we've also got the 9-inch deep strike to think about, and these guys might want to move up with an advance, just to try and cover the screen, if I'm going to be teleporting away.
There is an upside, Max, to this. Is if we're done by half 4, we can watch the football.
Yeah. I mean, if he's happy there, he can...
Ah, disaster.
So he can actually do that, then he can see the entirety of that base there. Yep, which means all the shots will be hitting on 4s.
I think this is something we should go for it. Our home event.
As far as they're going, basically.
Yeah, I think so.
What's their range?
Where's your Bane Blade gone? It's there.
Okay, so there is a spot.
Huh?
Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, they can stay there as well, because I might fail my teleport. It's just... Yeah, you can string them, so that's not a problem. You just have to be within 2 inches of each model.
Okay.
I have the melter gun heavy bolter forwards and the sergeant,
We just need
and then
we
whatever
know
else
the situation
stringing back.
We're just holding on for as many points
And
as we
you
can,
did that on a normal 6, right?
so we can get.
Or did you advance? Okay, so you had to do an advance to get there, right? Oh, fine. Cool.
I've never actually seen that Land Fortress, and when I saw the models, like the pictures of it, I was like, it doesn't really suit Land Fortress. So now I've seen it for real. I'm now on board with Land Fortress. And I liked it was a little bit more gothic, like the old epic stuff. But, it's going to be a gap.
I'm just wondering if it is worth me teleporting or not.
That leaving Russ.
Because if I teleport, Crow is then exposed. Unless I just teleport Crow over there. And just see if he can beat up some Kroot by himself. Yeah, that might be the best bet actually. In which case, you need to work out where 18 is for him. That just goes there. That's fine. Cool. So what we'll do, just bring him.
You intend to have him on the list so you can see through.
Well, in a sec, it probably won't. Because I just want him there. I just need to realise how much I need to move Crow or not. So there. And he is not. So what we'll do, so he's not treading on someone else's base. Let's do that. And that's doing pinning fire, isn't it? Fine, cool. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. Lovely. Psychic phase. These guys will do armored resilience on themselves. That goes off. These guys will do Aegis Eternal on themselves. That goes not off. Do you need that? Maybe. No, okay. Psychic Interrogation. On a 7, goes off. Any denies?
So I don't actually think, let me double check, I'm not 100% sure the guy that you're doing it on has a deny and the other
cool.
one is out of range. I'd like to think I hope I'm wrong. Yeah, you've got one deny. What'd you roll?
A 7. Nope, goes off. What's his leadership?
His leadership, because he's a Legionnaire. Is it the unit? This could be complicated. Is it the unit or is it the Psyker? Because
Don't know.
he's got a leadership of 8
Oh, that's fine.
9 on
I
the
don't-
unit.
the-
I
yeah, I
don't
won't get
know
CP, but-
100% on that. This
That's
never
right.
happened.
2, 3. Cool. Lovely. So that's gone off, that's gone off, that's gone off. And then we'll do a Gate of Infinity. The Gate of Infinity isn't essential. But it does go off on an 11, and that's out of deny range. So did I just want to shove Crow up there or not? I can do the Paladins, but that becomes a bit awkward.
So there's definitely
Yeah,
places
and he can just do silly things.
you could
Cool.
suicide drop the crisis slips to kill a unit. And I'm looking at the guard.
Sorry. That's 9. If I go about there, 12-inch. Yeah, I think either way you potentially get shooting, but if you want to kill a character and not take out a tank, and that's 9-inch. I'm within 12-inch rapid-fire guns, but probably don't actually want to do that. I want to try and get that charge off. Okay. That's all my psychic powers done. Shooting. Happy if I start off?
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. So this squad is going to shoot at your Kroot Hounds. There's one model out of range.
Such an interesting play casting.
Fair enough.
Jumping ahead of the battlefield. Getting Infinity allowing him to jump across, getting 9 inches away from the Kroot.
Right.
Now
That's
does
my
put
shooting
the
gun.
Chaos Space Marines in
That's your shooting
Chaos
phase
Space
done.
Marines
Brilliant.
attack.
Right.
Oh, wait.
In a difficult
Crow
situation.
is going to fire
where
two
they've got a
stormbolt
chance
shots
of
into
beating
the
Crow,
Terminators. He
taking
doesn't
out
want to shoot the
character for a
Kroots to
second,
make it charge
or
longer.
do they carry on going for the big thing? Draw some comments
both
down
hit.
below. Let's see what
Is that
everyone
some
else thinks.
Terminators?
Oh no, sorry, it's 4s because you're trans hitman, aren't you? It does wound on a 6.
AP?
0. 'Cause it's a
2.
bolt gun. Oh, it's close.
Oh, sorry. That was a 2.
Alright, over to you. Yep. So this is firing everything into the crisis suits here, on that angle. You will have to roll your number of shots, but if it's less than 3, it'll become a 3. Do you want? You should probably have your botter first, but oh well. Just because of drones. You just get too excited about the big guns, don't you? 4 hits and 1 auto.
And T5.
Trees. 3 at AP minus 2.
Shield drone, 4 pickup. 4 pickup. 4 pickup. What damage?
Flat 3.
So 2 shield drone.
That's where you should have a bolt first. So carefree. Yeah. Might have killed 3, and then your big gun would have gone into the Battlesuits. I know you don't enjoy sequencing. Nope. Oh, by the way, the Sentinel was doing the Automatic scan thing. I couldn't remember if I did or not. Cool. Yeah, do that first so you don't lose line of sight.
So everything from there into the Terminators, pinning fire.
All the buffs. I know there's a lot of them. Any questions?
Yep, so 9 shots from the big gun. Hitting on 4s.
Is that with the dents as well? Yeah.
Because it would be 3s normally. That is 2 wounds. Oh wait, because they're toughness 5 now? Yeah, so 2 wounds.
AP.
AP minus 3.
3 minus 2, 4 up. So do the first one.
Flat 3 damage.
Flat 3, no pain. So 1's taken, 2 wounds. Right, then the next one. 2.
Flat 3 damage.
He's got grab him for his big back. Don't worry, it's magnetized. Just power.
4 hits. You failed to wound on one. Last cannon. 5s to hit.
Go for it. What are you hitting on 5s? 4s?
Hitting on 5s.
And then
Do you want CP reroll one of those?
Yeah, because then that.
Hey! Because that just hit 5 hits, so now you're minus 2 movement. It does auto wound, so you've got 1 2-up save. Fine. Cool. Yeah, it's the only target, really, isn't it? Because it didn't have a way of shooting the Kroot. It's up to you if you want to 1 CP the auto wounds. I think it's quite nice to auto wound actually. Yeah.
that guy died.
So 1 CP, so 5s to hit, also auto wound. And you're still within the 24, so everything's in range. Do you want
It's
to
not
do?
very many.
What do you want to do first? Big cannon, I guess. 18 shots.
Probably 6, 7. It was only in that game that we actually cared. And the banner, 3. Carry on, sorry.
So the main gun will hit on 4s because of the +1.
I've got a main blade. Might have to get a copy of the carpet. Oh. There you go, buddy. Do you want to roll that again?
And you'll be wounding on 4s because of the -1 to wound.
8 and -3. 4 ups. And what's the damage on him?
Flat 3.
Right, I'm doing one at a time. Yeah, can you do a dice count? So 3. It's 2 wounds. So pop that on one of the back ones. Pass. For the damage. How many is that?
That was your.
That's 3rd shot, 3 shots so far. 8.
Lovely. 1 dead. You've got 2 left. One wound. Last one. Love it.
Cool. So he's got what, 2 wounds remaining?
Yeah.
So maybe go for the autocannon?
Auto cannon. 1 auto wound, -1 auto.
2 up. 3.
Heavy bolters, or did you want to do a las cannon or demolish a cannon side? Also, are you happy if he was going to heal him at the end of the movement phase?
Yeah, if
for
he's
D3?
within range, it doesn't make any difference, does it? So
3. It's back to full health. Heavy stubber, so you don't forget it. 1 auto wound, 2 up save. No. It's up to you, whatever order you do stuff in, really. Doesn't really matter, I don't think. Heavy bolters.
are they doing an action?
No sentinel.
5's to hit, 5's auto wound.
Oh, you know when you see people roll into them, they can't get those.
There's no rerolls to hit or wound or anything. There's no rerolls to hit or wound.
Okay,
Oh, so you take
fine.
CP back in there, so they didn't get the hit.
Yeah,
It didn't go through anyway, so it didn't.
no, it didn't.
So 7, -1.
Damage.
Flat 2,
Two
heavy
each.
bolters.
Do 1 at a time. So 2s. 1, 2, 3. So 2 damage. We're doing a different dice. 5 ups. Takes 1 wound. Passes. It was 5.
7.
7. 4, 5, 6,
7.
7.
Flat damage 2.
For 1.
Kills him. Yeah, because they're toughness 5, aren't they? Yep. Yeah, so you have to roll these separately because the strength will be different. So last cannon. Hitting on 5s. Nope. 6 shots with the demolisher because of blast. 5s. Lovely. 3.
-2, 4 ups. 1
D6 damage.
damage.
Can we reroll damage?
If you want.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, there's nothing to say you
your
can't.
wound roll one's what the
Okay, so we could reroll that damage. So you might as well.
It was 3, wasn't it?
3.
And that was the first one, so 6. Cool.
1 dead.
And then you've got 2 more 4.
Yeah.
2 more 4 ups. 3, and then D6 damage. 5. There's another.
Take the one.
How close you need to be to it.
Doesn't matter, we've got the CP to move him up and all to do it. Because we can do it in any phase.
Cool. That's all shooting. So charges. Got a charge in here. That becomes a 3 because of the tide, so it's a minimum 6. Just gonna move him to there. I know first moving model should be, but just so I can actually get to it without messing up the terrain too much.
So if I stream the game I'm on my phone while I'm playing it, will I break the internet? Okay.
Here's a risk.
Will I enter the matrix?
You will enter into the matrix.
3 inch there.
Who scored? Let's have a look at the phone.
2 inch there.
Captain, I should have dream teamed triple captain.
And then with pilings, I can get.
Is it against teams that are going to win?
One is, I think. Well, I think one's Spurs and then someone's
Cool.
someone else.
He was getting a bit of grief saying, no, they're not winning, it's his fault. So
Righty ho. Let's do some attacks over
got
here.
quite cross about it.
We'll start with some halberds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 halberds. 5.
Where should we go to watch the football?
What do we need CP for? I might need a transhuman, you might need a smoke, you might need a shoot. I think it's worth just trying to kill them as they are. Okay. Halberd first, hitting on 3s. Huh? Oh, thank you. Cool. Toughness.
5.
So this will be on 3s because halberd is strength 6. Cool. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 at AP -2, flat 2 damage.
They're -1, yes. So these will be 4 ups, and we can allocate the wounds because they're 3 wounds each. So I think we're all at one. There's no messing about. So pass, 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 pass. So it's 1 dead, 2 dead, and 1 on a wound. Let's take the.
I've still got some swords to come.
It's not going to make any difference, is it? So let's take this guy, this guy. How many swords?
We have 4 swords, and one of them's the leader, so has an extra attack. So that's 13 attacks. They are strength 5, so they'll be wounding on 4s. So that's 6, but they are AP 3.
5 up in buns.
And they are flat 2 damage.
1 dead.
2 dead.
1 on a wound. 2 dead. 1's left on a wound.
Cool. Then just to consolidate, I'm just going to tri-point you.
So we've got CP, let's just break that and then price the suits. He's going to fight back.
Cool.
How many is there? How many's in that squad?
10.
10. Freeze. Hits. That's the boss, so he gets an extra attack. And strength 5 T4.
Yep. For freeze.
4. So 4 at -2, 2 damage.
So 3 up saves because of armor contempt. 2 go through. What's the damage?
2 each.
2 each. So I'll roll this all together because I've got 6 up shrugs because of the apothecary. 1 guy dies. Ooh. Morale phase.
Actually, you just pass us that part of the book. I can't remember what a morale on a possessed is. Morale. Yeah. Auto pass.
Oh, sorry. I was going to declare a charge over there as well.
Go for it. It's not
Yeah.
making any difference.
So I need a 9 because I came in from deep strike. I get a 9.
So they got a leadership of 10, and they lost.
I'm guessing you weren't going to interrupt recruit.
Oh, God, no.
Okay.
So leadership 10. Lost 2 before, 5, so he lost 5.
Just do the recruit. Hitting on 2s. That is cocked as anything. Oh, of course it was. Strength 5, so 3s. Okay.
3 dead crew.
3 dead crew and 2d3 mortal wounds in addition. So 3 dead. And then another 6 dead. So 1 Kroot left. Yeah. Alright. Morale.
He's not obsec, right?
He is not obsec, correct.
When we pass the crew,
That's 2 CP.
he'll run, and then we've got 10 the next turn, and 10, they lost 5. So
They
it's
lost
around-
7 because they were a squad of 10 because you revived one.
Yeah, so, okay, so
So 7
they
died.
lost 2, because there were 2 died, brought 1 back, so 9, 3 left, they lost 6, so...
Oh, was it 2 that died in the first turn? I thought only 1 died in cover.
Yeah, 2 died. 2 definitely died, because I left him in there and they'd all moved
No, that's cool,
forward.
that's cool. So 6 died this turn.
We're all good.
Their leadership 9?
10.
Oh, cool. Ooh, nice.
2 CP for the crew to walk past there.
Okay, and then leadership here.
Leadership 9,
They lost.
4, 4, it was all good.
Okay, cool.
So in our turn, we'll have enough for desperate breakout.
Yeah, so we'll get a CP in our turn.
For 2.
We'll sort it out.
We
So
got-
Actually, I get to attack that. What am I doing?
yeah,
do.
do it.
What am I doing?
Get rid of him.
Just don't kill him because he fights on death.
I imagine this is what tough is it?
4.
I did that.
Cool.
Alright, so he's going to fall back.
So,
I'm going to kill him.
going to round
You'd like to think so.
3. Where were you doing your Auspex this turn? Over there.
Yes. You can fight and still do it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the only thing you can't actually do.
I know, it says you can't try it if someone's in range, isn't it?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can't.
you can't start it if someone else is on the...
Yeah, that's fine. So that completes for you.
So we'll hold 3. We'll score 2 on those.
Yep.
Up to 2 CP. Command phase. Check his move. I need to move. Probably do. He's going to move, shoot, move all the buffs onto them again.
Do we want to... So what's the rank? So he's going to desperate breakout. We'll kill them because we need
How many CP is it?
2 for desperate breakout, I think. Double check the book there's a book in the book. I can res and heal 1. Just res 1. I think we'll have to put a banner on there. And just hope they don't die.
Where the hell are these straps on it?
I'm not going to be able to put the transcript because he's out of range and it costs me 2 CP to do it. So what we could do, what's the range on them? Do they ignore cover? So we could actually shoot across and we avoid the dents.
Hoping there might be a morale issue. But apparently,
Okay, but
their
it's the same-
Terminator's leadership 10 and mine are leadership 8.
So how big is this unit? Is it 10 as well?
9.
Right, so there's less models here, so it saves us the CP.
I'll be hitting on 4s, I'll be hitting on 3s over there.
Okay. The other thing is, if we take them off,
If he just kills 6
He
in
is
one
meant to
turn,
be
even with
like that.
transit, he's going to kill 3 next turn.
okay, so we won't give it to him.
Do you know how many CP desperate breakout for?
I want to say 2 off the top of my head.
I think you're right. I just thought.
Guys, how much is Desperate Breakout? 2? Yeah. He is within 3 inches for character protection here and here.
Yeah, I'm not thinking about shooting
I
him.
need to get, so Kion kicks in his turn 3 now for me. Do you guys know what the Kion does?
Something like
If
you
I'm
get
with-
all
if
the
I'm-
fun.
Everyone can fall back and shoot.
Yeah.
If I'm within 12 and you're the closest eligible target, it's 6-6-5.
Alright, so let's desperate breakout him. Let's find a gap to kill these.
It should be screened.
But we can put them. So if we put them here in the centre, we can still shoot into these. So that's 9 there, and then that'd be 14 to them. Do you need to be within a distance?
That's what I need to be.
Okay. And you want to shoot into these or these? Guard, we just delete the guard, so you don't have to worry about the AP.
I'll kill the guard. I do the small guns into the guard and the big guns into.
Okay.
Or should I just put everything into the guard? Is it just a squad of 10 there? 10 wounds?
Yep. There should be a couple of guys in cover.
They've got that t-shirt. What's that? 5 up save? So 4 up in cover. We need to know prisoner points.
I'll kill all the guard.
Well, we'll decide when we get there. These haven't got that annoying.
Do you want to do
It's all out of range. So these here.
the Kroot is going to fall back.
Outrageous. Just so you know, Crow does have a 6-inch heroic.
How many wounds? What's his like save?
2+, 4+. Yeah. Armor of Contempt, 5 wounds, I want to say.
Should, if you don't shoot it, if you don't give him shoot,
If I don't kill him with the Riptide shooting, I'll probably just lock out of him anyway.
we'll give up. So he'll desperate break
Yeah,
out.
desperate. So we're on no CP.
So you have to roll a dice for him, right? And on a 1 he dies?
That's fine
Is that
by
right?
me.
Is that right?
Checking the book.
No,
He dies.
Cool. I'm going to take that as them just kind of poking him as he turns his back. Stormbolt is at point blank.
can these guys heroic in any way?
No.
So what are you shooting into? Are you then able to fire and fade?
Yes.
Do you have CP to fire and fade now?
We've got to do something.
Yeah, we just need. We're going to get tabled at some point, so we just need the no prisoners.
Okay.
So we can just peek around the corner.
Not quite done.
Do you want to bring your Legionaries over?
Yep, in a second.
Oh, I've got to bring mine. Oh, I'll put the pattern.
Yep.
So he'll. Can he move in the
I
shooting
mean, the
phase?
Riptide's going to kill
Can he move
Crow.
again? Because we need to get him in a position
But
where
also
he
it
can't
means
get shot.
none of your tanks are getting hurt. It does give them 3 victory points on Assassinate, but it's better than Tank Commander potentially.
To be fair,
I mean, with his involves, there is actually a chance
The
that he
Legionnaires
could
can stay
survive.
there because I need to sacrificial dagger them to get +2 to my cast. So I want to res one, I want to bring one back, and then I'm going to charge into that off period. Psychic. Yeah?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, we're going to sacrificial dagger with, in fact, we can't get out of range, so there's no point even trying. So we're going to, in fact, our movement phase.
Crow did well on the
Vehicle, right? It
Crow
should do
did
the,
well on the
should do the trick. Sacrificial dagger on them, so D3 wounds.
One
on
more
the
and you won't like
Legionnaires.
the unit.
2.
I mean,
dies.
if they hadn't done 2 CP, he just takes that objective off them. So it's kind of nice.
+2 to my cast. So we're going to heal and res on there, so that +2, so 10, +2.
How many casts have you got?
We've got 2 more, 1 more on the Master of Possession.
So 3 in total, right?
Yeah,
And where are they now?
they're all in here.
That's a nice.
So that was a
24.
10 +2.
And did you move them forwards a bit? No, you didn't move them at all.
Nope, they've all stayed there, they haven't moved all game.
Okay, which means I have 2 denies in range. What was that one, sorry?
So that was res and heal on the Terminator.
So it's just bringing 1 Terminator back. Okay. Well, actually, I don't think I have a way of... You basically got that on a 12, didn't you?
Yeah.
So I need to roll a double 6, so there's no point in me trying to deny it. It just makes their charge a lot easier. Unfortunately. but there is no CP for the charge. Which is nice.
So who's the apothecary? Is it there or apothecary's there?
Yeah, but you can't charge through the wall where he is, so you'd have to go here. And if you go there, you're going to be within an inch of this guy, or you're going to have to go around the side.
Here we go.
You can't fight through the wall.
We have to try it. There's not much to do.
Move him more that way.
What's my only theory about him being there?
Okay, 2 inches there. They're T4.
Yeah, everything's T4 for me.
A smite, this guy. Smite into him. That is a, hang on, that is an 8.
An 8.
That's an 8.
Try to deny it.
No.
Goes off.
For one more tool.
I take 1, so I'm down to 4 wounds remaining.
And then we'll.
I think it's 4. It's
smite
either 4 or
again
5.
with the other unit. So that's an 8.
Oh, try and deny with the other unit. Fail.
For
1. And I shrug that.
So has he taken any?
I'll just double check his wounds. I'm fairly sure he's 5, not 6.
Do you want me to put this fire?
He is 5, so yeah, he's got 4 remaining. Merci.
I think
So I can shoot with them because I've not advanced them. So we've got 1, 2. So I can shoot into the guards, and I've got exploding 6s. So it's not many. But then 4, 16.
I've got 24.
Oh,
So do you want me to do it?
Wanna see how many's cheers, buddy. See how many's left.
What do you hit on as well?
3s.
Okay, you do it.
Because then you might want to go into sure. So the Terminator's disease, hitting 3s. So that is a miss. That is a miss. That is a miss.
another in the corner.
Oh yeah.
It's hard with the light
One
sometimes.
explosion. 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9.
So take it on the guys in cover first, however many you've got. So roll 3 dice. Okay, 1 dice dead, now 2 dice. 1 guy's dead, now 1 dice. You've rolled 5 dice so far. 6 dice, and now you've got 3 5-ups. Oh, so 6 die in total. Don't know if you want to take 1 wound on the heavy bolter, so only 5 die.
And then, so have you got, can you split fire, put like stuff with crap AP into there?
Put no AP into there, but 2 AP into there. Let's do the Riptide first, because Riptide, everything into here.
Overcharging?
When I get to that gun, I probably will, to be fair. I'll do 2 plasma rifles first, so because I'm within 9, I get 3 marker lights, so 3s. And then 1 explosion.
Cool.
And then T4.
Yep.
So
2s.
2 minus 4, 3 damage each.
2 4-up invos. 1 goes through.
So he's got 1 wound left here.
Yep.
Does he have 6 then?
No, you only-
That was
you
3
only
damage
did
from the plasma.
Yeah, so he had 4 wounds left.
And that was 3.
I will overcharge, why not?
Oi.
Only no wounds, only 1. These would be 2s again. So 3, 4, 5. 5 minus 3, 4 damage.
Oh, there's one at a time, just in case CP. No. Yeah, he dies.
Cool. Is he the warlord by any chance?
Nope.
No, cool. Well, it's assassinate points anyway, so. The suits here, I'll put both burst cannons into the guard, and then all the ion blasters into the Grey Knights.
Yep. You know, no, you know what I'm thinking of.
Hit on
Which is
forward.
depending how it goes, this tank commander moves over, heavy bolters that lone crew, kill the Riptide, takes off that objective over there, and then we're just focused in the middle.
I'll use a Farsight reroll here. 8. No AP saves.
They're dead.
Oh god, dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'll overcharge the Iron Blasters into the Grey Knights. So I'll take them all wound.
Okay.
Those 2 miss, but 1 explosion.
Nice.
Oh, and actually they missed as well. Strength 8.
Twos. AP.
AP2.
AP2, so 2 up armor.
Damage 2.
Take 1. Yeah, 1 goes through. 1's got 1 wound remaining.
Right, over to. I'll do Farsight into that blob over there.
This blob.
Yeah.
You can't see him.
End of his sword.
Okay. Fine.
As long as that was my intent. Can he actually see like the? I didn't have him too.
I mean, he can if you're doing tip of the sword, so that's fine.
Yeah, that was literally.
But so if we're playing that way, we'll play that way, so that's fine. So he's going into this blob, right?
Yeah. Do you want to do anything?
So they've shot. This is going into them.
Those two left.
These two. I was thinking of transhumaning him. 3 CP, and he can only wound me on 4s. Yeah? Yeah, 3 CP, transhuman.
Yep. So he's on 2s. And then 4s. They'll use his Farsight reroll. So 1 minus 4, 3 damage.
Minus 4, 3 damage. So 4 up save, because I'll take it on a guy in cover. Fine, 2 damage. 3. 6 up shrugs, because they're near the apothecary. 1 guy dies.
And then everything from the crisis suits into them.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
They ignore cover, right?
2 of them. How many more guys you got in cover actually?
So I have 2 more in cover.
Because 2 of them ignore cover, so I'll do those separately.
I've done what
Okay.
I'm doing.
Let me know when
Oh
you're
my
doing
God.
those.
I'll do these now.
30
Okay.
points.
So they hit on 3s, rolling 1s.
Okay.
So these are the 2 plasma rifle shots. 1. Oh, that explodes.
Don't
So
see it.
Yep. 4s.
4s, but rerolling everything because of the
Okay.
God tanks are, I think we're what every guard player.
And these are the ones that ignore cover. Okay, so I'll take it on 2 regular guys, so 5 up
It
invuln.
might be a bit too.
I'll just get all of these guys down the way.
Yep.
The Iron Blasters, I will overcharge these. So
That and I think they'll have to change the Iron Hand
1 miss, but 2 explosions.
Yep.
secondary, like the was it Codex Warfare, where Iron Hands get 2 points for killing a model, 2 victory points, just for the game. So you kill 5 models,
Minus 2 damage.
you got 10 points.
And this ignores cover, right? Yeah, so
That's
4
like
ups
we were talking about
on
earlier
regulars.
on. You're going to be shooting
damage.
with the stuff that you're taking. It's just
Okay, one's got 1 wound remaining.
Fire Raptors come in and turn 2 or turn 3.
These are the 2
nothing
burst
you can
cannons
do.
as well.
Yeah.
And if you hide and they can't shoot you, you're not out on pain.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 explosions.
Ooh, spicy.
Play it before and then make it happen. I love Fire Raptors.
T4.
So these are 4 rolling.
But then I have one. My friend's got another one. He's kitted it out so it's got speakers in it. So it play like Bluetooth speaker. I've left the back door off it. So when I want to do something cool with it like that.
10?
I think he had like a Emperor's Children list in 8.
10
and
2
he wanted it
ups.
to like play music.
Oh my god.
Played 40k.
Yeah,
Like
but-
Noisemarines getting out playing like thrash metal and
Yeah.
stuff like that. But
So 6 shrugs. Okay, I passed 2, so that's 4 that go through, so that actually kills 2 because 1 had 1 wound remaining. Because that rolling.
I don't really have a shooting phase. Max is shooting phase. The town shooting phase. I have 3 or 4 Terminators that shot some guards.
6 ones.
Max has just put some crisis suits down to try and. We know we're in a sticky spot. We're trying to maximise our secondary.
2 minus 4, so 4 up armour because of cover. Take them.
As possible. Hope for the best.
Overcharging the Iron Masters.
Not anymore. Well, they're not, and now they're region.
But that's the thing, that Alan's down the bottom, you're clearing through those quite nicely.
I don't really understand Tau. I don't play it. From turn 3 or more.
Make it better.
They get
So these would be 2 up armour.
Cayenne.
Yeah.
Fine.
That makes them better. I think they get explode in 6s. Maybe.
They do get so much better.
We had a game earlier on, and I think it was our first game, and zones 1 and 2, it looked quite sticky for us, but then it changed 3, 4 and 5.
It's going to see how much he clears away from the Grey Knights, and he may be in a good shot.
Cool. We're going to have a look, see if we can... It's not as many as there were. There's more than I won.
4 Grey Knights. I think there's 4 Grey Knight Paladins sat there. He's still got a big old squad on the other side.
Our next move is going to try and turn that into that apothecary.
That's nuts.
Oh, okay. And it's the apothecary down the bottom, isn't he?
He's just in this bit of terrain, so bottom left protected. Can't quite see him.
No, I can see him. I can see him. Can't see him off the map, but yeah, he's just sat there. Bottom left objective marker, just sat underneath the ruins, but actually not on the ruins, but just behind the ruins.
6 up shrugs.
It's a bit of a high risk, high reward move.
So how many Terminators you got back at the moment?
We've got 4 now. Turns out Main Blade's quite good at shooting them. Right, what have we got?
Yep, Main Bays are very good at shooting. Very good at shooting.
7. I'll do my 2d6 moves.
That's it.
It's in the charge phase. And 10. Okay, fuck on 10. Should I go back this way?
Can you properly hide from that, and that?
It's just because I don't want to get charged by them.
Yeah.
Come back this way.
Get right in there.
So, yeah, they can't see it.
That is
It'd be like a 7.
8.
I'll make this map.
No CP.
Nope.
Is what it is.
Cool. I need to take leadership. I lost 5. I'm leadership 8. So I lose another 1. He can go.
And then 1s and 2s.
Just 1s because I'm Space Marines. So fine. Okay. Right.
Yeah, no, I mean, you did alright.
They
We got
killed
some
5
Christmas
that time, didn't
scores up. This is gonna. I didn't put a banner there, but I thought it was worth to clear the guard because that will. I mean, we've maybe got a point.
5 times 3 is
but that
15,
might
right?
tick us
Lovely.
over in the next turn.
Right, we get a CP. Your
CP.
scores is fine. We get 2 for banners. 1, 2.
So your scan completes over there.
Yep. What did we get for inflexible last time? No, but did we kill any
Didn't
units?
kill unit with an order.
Alright. Okay. Okay.
So you score 2, so 8 on primary as well, yeah?
Yep. Right. Alright. let's have a thinky poo, shall we? Right, what are you doing orders-wise? These guys don't have any buffs on them this turn, do they?
I don't know if they've got any psychic. They don't have the transit, that's for sure. I'm not sure what.
Yeah, because they had no psychic, because that was all...
Oh yeah, no, you're right, because we smited twice over here.
He did get one off.
One smite went off.
No, so he got one buff power, which was on a 12.
It was a heal. It was a heal when res.
That was it, fine. So they haven't got any of their defensive buffs. No defensive buffs, nice. Okay. Right. So, orders-wise, are they... Can we get reroll ones against them or not? Don't know.
To hit, I think you can. It's to wound, you can't reroll any wounds.
Right.
It's only the trans hit that stops the reroll hits, I think.
That's fine. Okay. My paladins are going to come this way and try and charge and be on 2 objectives at the same time. It might be worth moving the Baneblade forward and actually touching that so you're on the objective as well. All the deep strikes down. I don't know what you want to do ordered-wise. You are still within 6 inches. Pound them to dust doesn't matter. I don't think that matters. So you might be best with just reroll ones because you get your reroll ones this turn.
Reroll ones to hit against you.
Yeah, that's we haven't got that off
Yeah.
this turn.
Him. I don't know what I want to do with them at the moment.
Yeah, I didn't.
My paladins can come over
dead,
here,
So
and they can deal with that and potentially charge into that. He can shoot them, to be honest. He can see the entire base of that Terminator, so not meant to suffer the penalty for shooting. And then this can come here. What's your 36-inch range to kill a Kroot? So can he get to there with 10-inch movement? Yeah, he can. So he can go to there. You can shoot that Kroot. You can battle cannon there. That can come forwards, touch there. I want to deny no prisoners and keep him safe. So I'm thinking, honestly, about potentially just falling back. Well, actually, maybe I don't. Maybe I go aggressive and try and get that. So he can go 5 to there. If you can put him there, he can 3-inch character screen. You know what? He can touch. He can, no, he doesn't need to. So just want to make sure he's outside of 24. He is, so he can't be denied. So then these guys can pop through over here. Actually, do I just advance them onto there? I could just try and charge him. You have a strat to reduce charge range, don't you, by 2?
By 2. 1 CP to reduce your charge by 2.
Charge these guys.
Yep. There's also 1 CP to Overwatch, which isn't nice. What I am just thinking, because he's not OBSEC, is he? Is I could just advance onto it. And
They are obviously one of the drones on it.
one of the drones are on it.
Yeah. So the unit is technically still on the objective.
So if I advance and get 3 models on, I take it off you though.
Oh yeah, there's only 2 on it.
Well, actually, so long as I'm in 6 inches of him, I only need 2. So,
Oh, to give them double the model count.
so I get an 8 without rolling the dice. So I think I will advance them. That's cocked, and it's not in there. It's a 6, so they can move 11. So I can't fight, but I can sit in there. And that takes it off you. Can I daisy chain a bit? 2.
So we'll lose that banner.
That's a 3. I can't daisy change to keep my shrugs. So what we'll do, we'll just chuck them all in there and hope for some cover. Oh, sorry.
That's right. Is the apothecary in there with him, or is he back in?
No, the apothecary's back there, I think. Didn't want him in the open, assassinate and all that. So go over that side.
Did they advance up to there?
They did.
We've got. Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Where's 24 inches? I don't like that. I would prefer you deny my power than I fail a charge, I think. Okay. That's my movement. You got all your movement done? Cool. Psychic days. Cool, so I'm going to psychically interrogate Farsight. I'm outside your deny range. Goes off, and it beats your leadership. So we get some CP as well. Lovely. Okay.
Yeah, it's free. Overwatch for 1 CP. And that
Next,
terrain is listed up as set to defend and defensible whenever an
These guys will try and do a armored resilience on a perils. I will reroll that. Oh, sorry. Yeah. It's a 10. It's a 10. That is within deny range. If you wanted to. Armored resilience, so +1 armor save.
Yeah, we will do that. What did you roll?
10. So you need 11 or 12.
And what other characters have you got?
The only other thing that would be within range to deny is them. So
what power do they have?
Hammerhand, reroll wounds and melee. They can't because they can't advance charge. They can give themselves a 6-up shrug, or they could do a smite.
We'll save it for that unit over there.
Okay. I'm not convinced on their ability to still stay alive, but I will smite. The closest unit is this unit. I'm happy for that. 7 for a smite.
Right.
Right, cool. That's my psychic phase done.
I think that was a smart play, I think.
Well, I can do Stormbolters, it's just going to be into the Terminators. If you want me to, but the Terminators aren't hurt, so you're better doing your multi-damage, so... We'll start with the Sentinel now. Cheeky little las cannon. Get that done. Try and bait out a shield drone for that.
So Sentinel's last cannon into Crisis Suits.
Nope. Then this then.
So battle cannon into Crisis Suits. Heavy bolter into the lone.
When you get to like game 5 over the weekend,
One hit.
it's like you need to make sure you're doing your squat thrusts and
3s. I would CP reroll that.
you got.
Yep.
I don't think you can play game
AP
4 and 5
-1
are hard
kills your crew.
if you're not used to being on your feet all day. It is actually quite physically taxing as well. I know it sounds like you're just playing Warhammer. It's not like you did running a marathon, but you are on your feet all day and you are constantly hunched over. It's terrible for your posture.
Your toughness 5, right? So 3s to wound.
No, like if your weekend's not gone well, like game 5, it's like I
Free.
just want it to be over.
Shield drone. So shield drone's dead. So that's 1.
Yeah, I have. I think 1,000 points actually lends itself. Definitely an 8. Orcs were like
Goes through.
they were fun. Like, you could just Storm Boys, you could just touch something, tag it. I'm glad it's not like that because that just if you had a fast horde army, it kind of there was skill to it, but you could. Yeah.
There we we go. Cool.
It's still quick. Like Storm Boy
Yep.
is out of a
No,
kill
yep.
rig. Get them out of that. Move, fly, do
commander
that
into these
advance,
guys.
and charge with the.
Yeah,
heard
you
some
can see the whole
wiring
of
the
this
other
guy's
day.
base, so no dents.
And,
Big boy gun.
I like to have like a little painting project on the go at the moment.
Nice.
And I've
Uh,
got a few
toughness
little
4, but
Necron
minus 1 to
warriors
wound, so
and,
wounding on
like,
3s.
You know, like you get a Royal Warden and in the box set. It's actually quite affordable to get them. You get loads. 2 saves on the Terminators.
Yep. AP minus 3, so 4 up saves.
What is the damage?
Flat damage 3. But you don't have any shrugs now, do you?
I can maybe buy some.
Oh,
Or can you minus 1 that much?
cost you a pint.
Either. So flat 3 damage. I mean, is it worth it? We know what's going to happen. We're just spending CP to speed bump the inevitable. So their power rating is now less than 10 because they're a little squad. Do you know what? Just doesn't make any difference. 2 save. All right, we'll spend 1 CP to make them minus 1.
The Baneblade hasn't got to shot, this is just that.
Yeah, well, we haven't got anything else to spend it on, so yeah, spend it. Minus 1 damage on the Terminators, 4 up saves.
Fine.
Roll that, then.
Spot on.
Last cannon.
Still what, yeah.
Heavy bolters.
Two 2-ups. 1 goes through.
2 damage, but you reduce it by 1?
Yep. So
1 damage.
feel no pain anymore.
Cool. Baneblade! It's not
so I've got these
essential to kill the
Necron-
Terminators.
And I think it's called Dirty Down Rust.
I think it's essential to kill them
You spray,
because
basically, you can paint on.
he
quite
hasn't got the
thick, and
CP
it's
to reduce my
automatic
charge range anymore.
Rust effect. It's incredible.
And no matter what I
And if
roll,
you
the
mess
minimum
it
I
up,
get is a 6, so
doesn't
that is a
matter,
guaranteed
you just put it
charge.
under attack, rubber
I would
finger
hope
comes off.
that many paladins can kill
It's
some crisis
incredible.
suits and then just
Dirty
pile them
down
to the Terminators.
Rust.
He will hold that
I
objective,
don't know if,
but he'll
I
be stuck
don't know
beyond
about
that.
the science. It's got a little ball bearing in it.
It
you
would
have
be
to
nice
shape.
to kill them,
I think
but it's not
Artist
essential.
Opus had done a video on it. It's awesome. It is
It's a
that
very
good.
big threat.
I'm not very good at painting. It makes me look really good. And if it goes wrong, you can just wash it off. And you can, if you got a little bit on a model that you didn't, like a different part, that stuff. It's about £8 from Element Games. Other retailers are available, and it's unreal.
Yeah.
And I want to do these few little Necron
Yeah.
models that I've got.
Yeah,
It's
it's-
a painting project.
It's your best bet, really.
It's all non-normal paint, so it's like streaky, spray it, a base coat, and then streaking grime, that sort of rust.
I'd go
Like that.
with the
It's not
heavy
an
bolters
exaggeration. What
first
you're looking
because
at
he's
there,
taking it on his
is
commander,
that
so
good.
he has to take
It
the
is
damage,
amazing.
and he's the one with the shield generator, so the
paint it on.
higher AP weapons will be wasted.
In seconds.
Yeah.
He's
So,
got the feel no pain for the rest of the turn.
yeah, but you might as well leave the higher AP
good.
weapons to last. So,
I'm not very good at painting.
or you could
I
even
use
try with the
paints
heavy
that make
stubber
me look
first. Be a
better
real
at
dick.
it. It is like paint hacks. That stuff is incredible.
2 hits.
What's shooting that into what?
Bane was just smashing the crisis suits up.
Okay.
Heavy bolters.
Any
Fours.
dead yet?
Rerolling 1s this time.
Yeah, the stuff, it is very good. The bases I'm doing like frosty paints and things like that. It's all like all the gear,
it's a
no
forced
idea
wind.
painting project. And I think I've got a picture of it on here.
4, 6, 10.
Screen.
-1. So it's 4 ups no matter where you put it.
So damage
2.
damage 2, so
You can roll all the saves at the same time, but then you'd have to roll the damage
feel no
individually.
pain I've got to go
Yeah,
for
yeah.
the thingy, so I'll do 2 at a time to him, so 4 up. So that's 4.
Cool.
So he's taking 1 more damage.
Did I like that?
Okay.
It's so good.
Next
I haven't
saves.
said a bad word, have I?
Taking 2 damage, so 10 dead.
Okay.
How many did you get?
8. So you,
On my
did you
best
just roll
behaviour.
2 shots then.
So I've done 6.
This is what I was saying earlier on. I'm not involved in
Yep.
So just
3/4 of the game.
Which one's your commander, sorry?
who's the one closest to the tank?
I've got
There you go.
3 models left.
Was
oh
it
no,
10?
I've
Oh,
got
sorry,
3
you've got
models
2
that
more
are
then.
doing stuff and just
I thought it
sat
was
at the
8.
back hiding.
So that guy dies.
Okay.
In the last minute, guys. Last minute.
All right. Autocannon. It's 3s to wound. AP -1. 2 damage. Whatever you want, really. Maybe Laz. No, big gun. Big gun.
3d6 shots.
12.
This guard, this doesn't have the carcass in deep strike, mortal wound, nuke. If it did,
So -4, you say? -3. So damage.
3.
super heavies are.
4 up. So he's dead.
Yep.
And then the other 2 are 6 up.
So we've got a couple of legionnaires. This is my
one more
psychic buff bubble.
Cool. Then Las cannons and demolisher cannons.
So you've got Master of Possession and Legionnaires with looking for outlaw time and delightful agonies and a Doc Fossil. So there, the goal is all the fun buffs that you can get on the Terminators. They just put it on and they string them back, so they just touch the middle, give them obsec.
Nice.
2
Twos,
hits
strength
on
10.
1s to 3, no rerolls to hit, -1 to wound for the Black Room Damnation, no rerolls to
2d6
wound,
damage.
T5, 5
maybe not.
Yeah,
Yeah, just.
But when the weight of fire is
Was that all the shooting?
so much,
Actually, I'll do my Stormbolters into the Terminators, just see if I can't plink. I haven't lost any from that squad. So I have 36
there's one
shots.
team, this team, but always blood and charged him in, and it just bounced off. And he can do
See if
like
I can
-1
kill
damage,
another.
he's rolling a dice.
First 20.
Like, you'd start off with 20 attacks and it would result in like 2 saves and 1 feel no pain. And then it felt bad.
And this will be
that was
on
their job.
5s. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the second volley.
When's your next event?
Our next one we've got in the 5th of February. That's a Titanic event. That's sold out.
Fives.
Next one, that is in March. I'm going to post up later on.
So that's 9 2-ups on the Terminators.
In Lake Buzzard. 9? 9 2-ups. Damage.
1, just Stormbolters.
We made him -1 damage, didn't we? We can do them all at the same time. -1, 2-ups. 2 fails.
Kills the guy wounded. Lovely. That's it. Then I will charge into the crisis suits.
I'll do the set so that you know the 3 both watch it because it's defensible.
Cool. That becomes an 8.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 5 and 6 is on the overwatch, yeah. I'll overcharge the Iron Blasters. Why not?
So
I'll
what
take
Max
2
is
more.
doing here, we discussed this earlier on. We're in a pickle.
Nice.
We need to get as many
Nice.
points as we can. We're not going to win. We know
That guy's
this.
on 1.
So we've gone for no prisoners. So we're trying to get as many wounds off of these as possible. They'll get in. They will do their
4
job.
-2, so
but
2 up
that
armor.
might just tick us over another
goes
point
through.
or 2.
Okay, that kills the wounded guy.
Maybe.
Interesting how you do.
But then they'll also leave that objective behind. If we can get enough, they won't be able to string over to. Maybe.
Don't you still have to spend CP for Overwatch though?
Yeah, it's 1 CP to Overwatch.
Yeah. And you used your last CP for the -1 damage, right?
No,
Oh,
I thought we had 2 CP.
Yeah.
No, we haven't said so.
Oh, okay. Right, don't worry about it then. What we're talking about, we can't do.
Cool. Yeah, that's fine.
I thought
So you go.
you've got one up there.
All right, so I got my 8
We spent it.
on the -1 damage.
Don't worry. Doesn't matter. Not much we can do about it now.
Your Terminators are obsec, aren't they?
Not anymore. They'd have to get the buff to do it.
I'm not
We'd
obsec
have
either.
to use Bastion and we're too far away because we lost so
As
many.
long as I do that. Do these guys have shield generators?
No.
I do want to keep that there. I'm happy that 2 people don't fight. Cool.
Get a charge, yeah.
Yeah.
Farsight or heroic.
Outrageous.
Try and pull off some cool shit. I'll just put it in there.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, no shield generators, right?
Nope.
Okay, so we'll do some swords first.
Do you want to do that?
Just get some try and kill something. Because they got the objective anyway.
Oh, hit. Toughness 5.
Yeah.
4s. That's 6 AP -3, flat 2 damage.
These are 6s. Two saves. They are both dead.
Dead. I don't get to do the other 5 models.
Farsight, I guess then.
Do I want to consolidate into them to stop them moving? They don't own the objective because I'm on you, so I will actually pile in into you, I think.
What have we got?
I'm guessing he's going to pile in that way to get his attacks in.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. So who are you doing first, though? Because if you go these guys first,
Do Farsight.
yeah. Fun.
So hits and 2s.
Yep.
Strength 10.
Oh, 2s. What a beast.
I'll use his free reroll. So that's 5 -3 damage.
So 5 4-ups. 2 die.
Can
It's
we?
not enough for morale, and I still outnumber you on the objective, and I have OPSEC. He has a shield generator, right?
Yeah, he's got 4 up in there.
Cool.
Right, can those guys set to defend? They didn't get charged.
I didn't declare a charge against you. I just piled in.
So 4s on the fist. Cheers. This guy's chain fist. 2 hits. Pointing on 2s. 2 chain fist saves.
AP
I think you're going to be.
AP3, I think, on a chain fist.
Can you grab the book? I just want to check. Go into the weapons. -4 D3.
-4? Oh, so 4-up saves because of armored resilience. I love it.
And then the accursed. So it's 3 extras. We're turn 3 now, aren't we?
Toughness 4.
3s.
That's wrong.
7 -3s.
7 3-up armor. 2 go through. What's the damage?
Then -3.
And -3. They're flat 3 or
No, sorry, the damage is 3. Damage is 1.
damage is 1.
AP3, damage 1.
Okay. So the guy who was at the front he dies, and then that wound is going on to. Cool.
Had that guy already taken a wound?
No, I just left it by the squad and then moved the squad. I have a sword and how? What's your toughness? 5. Yeah, so sword. 4s. That's 2 on your invul. Flat 2 damage.
So he's down 3.
Cool. And then the halberd hits twice. 3s to wound. That's 1 on your invul.
Damage.
2.
Down 1.
Nice. Alright. So, end of our turn 3, we do get inflexible for 4. 4. Did psychic interrogation. We haven't got Auspex scanned anywhere. Your turn. You only hold none. You get 1 for banner because that will get knocked down.
Yeah.
Cool.
Shall we? Let's move.
What plus do I need?
And we both get CP.
What are you doing with the Terminators?
So you got up to 1.
They're going to fight into them because they're in combat anyway, so there's no point falling back because they can't fall back and do anything.
Is he more likely to kill them than the Terminators are?
Yeah, probably. More shots.
Yeah, because I can.
It's not more likely to kill more.
Yeah.
We
So I
can
can just
fall
shoot.
back.
I can just go forward, sacrifice him.
Yeah.
Just try and get some
And then I can chuck some people over here so we got an advance and then we can walk time someone. So he's gonna.
I'm leaving him in combat because he can shoot into combat.
Well, Bastion. In fact, do they? So that is 2 obsec models, yeah.
Yes.
Fall him back. Kill them. Hold the
I've only got 2
objective.
shots, so it probably won't kill him.
I can chuck.
Because I can shoot into combat.
Oh, with him.
Yeah, so
Okay.
then I can
So,
fire him.
so kill these.
Yeah.
And
I'm going to do the extra shots for this guy here.
okay, and then we've got. Can you move him back slightly? Because I'm going to advance and then walk time these
Don't you wanna go
legionnaires.
that way?
Got some cheeky manoeuvres up my
We
line.
can do, but then I can advance some legionnaires. Go
Obsec
both
order.
ways.
Game's finished. Okay? Like to be funny. Can't give you too much more time.
Right.
So wind down.
Do you want to talk through it, or
Yeah, so we can
Yeah, let's do it. It's not going to change
Yeah, you're gonna win,
your
so it's
success. We'll hold this, and we'll get that.
he would shoot into combat.
yeah?
So
How many shots is it?
2 shots.
Hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s.
Minus 4 free damage.
So basically, if I assume they go in, 5 up invul, 1 passes, 1 dies.
And we're going to put some obsec on there as well.
So
with the legionnaires.
I'll leave the one that's in combat.
Yeah. They would fall back and he would shoot everything into them.
Okay. I mean, they ignore the first 2 points of AP because of armor.
He's AP3.
8, so I've got 3 up armor. You're probably not going to wipe the unit.
Oh no, we just throw no prisoners just to get a few more.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, might probably kill those 5.
Gun with 4 damage. Yeah.
Those 5.
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy if you're happy with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so cool. We do that then.
And then we'll leave them here.
Yeah.
So if them 5 are going, you'd hold that, we'd
Yep.
hold that, you'd get your more.
So then
Oh no, you wouldn't get more, but then in the next turn.
we would get more because we're there.
Oh,
Well, it
cool. So
depends.
I'm putting the legionnaires onto there.
So you'd
They're
charge
offset.
in.
No, just
No,
advance.
just because they're
Just
offset,
fine,
they just
yeah, yeah.
advance on you.
So we get a 9, 3, and then 6. So we'd get them on,
Yeah, that's fine.
and then this guy'd come this way, he'd advance, and then walk time. In fact, he wouldn't need to because he'd get 12. So that model comes here, those guys onto there, and probably.
So then we hold 2. Going into our turn 4. We are going to max out inflexible command. We'd get another 2 on banners.
We'd probably pop a banner in our turn if they survive, the legionnaires that are down there.
They advance, so they can't put
Yeah,
a
in
banner.
the next
On the next turn, yeah. Depending on what happens here, because is that your character?
Yeah.
Okay. So we then have to. I mean, I can just advance with the apothecary to get into range for psychic interrogation.
You max that, we won't be.
Well,
roll it.
we didn't get it on the first turn, and this is our turn 4.
Okay. it,
So
it's
if
all
I just
good.
do this twice,
10.
1 on a 10, gets
See if we
So we're just waiting for the final scores to come in, and
goes off, and again
we're
on a
nearly
7.
there. It looks like the Wooden Spoon guys have won this. Flexible Command is going to definitely push them over.
Banners, I don't think you're going to knock us off, so we'll get the 10. Turn round. The last turn of the game.
We have the Legionaries there and the Riptide.
Yep.
We get 1 for banners, and then 1 more at the end.
Yeah.
And then one more.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
So we will get
2 more.
Yeah, so 3 in total.
And then another one for the end.
Yep.
The end of the turn.
Yeah, so you had 1, and which I already gave you, and then you'd get 3 on the last turn. Yep. Cool.
and that's when we probably wouldn't do anything else.
Cool. Our turn, he can just do an obsec order, so tanks become obsec and just move on to get the maximum there.
Yeah, that's cool.
And that's it really.
Add it up.
Well, he could do the. Yeah. Yeah. No, I just I don't think there's potentially a way of getting the +3 by doing the all specs there, but don't know.
I don't think it's going to affect your position.
Right, so you miss out on 8 there, so that's 37. That is a 20,
Just,
28,
Woman's Wargamer.
36, 42, 10, 40.
So, it didn't go as, it wasn't as painful as I thought.
3, you get 11, and then no prisoners.
We definitely lost. We just went to
Another 5, get another 15.
They're just going to give us the score. They're just adding it up now.
It's annoying now
We did. Did you add in those extra end of the game banners?
Well, we had 2 up for the whole game, so it's 10.
And I mean our end of the game banners.
Yeah, so we knocked you off 1 for a turn, so you'd miss 2 points.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so that is that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Our secondaries are really hard into them as well.
You get a bonus point if you get over 5 points for no prisoners. Okay, so that puts you on to 6. So I give that a 17, 28.
We couldn't bring it down. We're never going to kill the base.
Cool.
Or we're never going to kill it.
I make it 89-61.
Yeah, we'll go for
Yeah.
that.
Good game, guys. That was really intense. Great fun.
I didn't think we'd get that many. 89-61 in the end.
All right. Spoons.
Yes.
89-69.
Pardon?
Okay, so we
Hang
have
on a minute.
got the most
I
The
didn't really
greater
do
good.
anything.
Wait,
Lacerating.
what?
Next time we do a pair of
shot
dates,
myself,
I'll
so-
be on
89.
or actually do something.
I'm there, but I'm not there. So at the end of that, let's turn the other mics off.
No.
Bum, bum.
Oh, actually, no.
Should be me on now. So
Did he take one against
thank you very much,
Kroot?
everyone
Maybe
that's tuned in and watched
I
over the
can't
event.
remember.
Really do appreciate it. Let us know. Come check us out on our Facebook page, our Facebook group. We'll be posting up some events for the Twisted Dice lot coming up very soon. We've got the Titanicus coming up in February, which we will be streaming live for that one. We've then got a 40k one-day event in March. I'll post up some dates in the Facebook group. And we've also then got a charity event coming up in April. Super excited for that one. That one is we're not aiming for tournament play on that one. It is going to be more looking for the fun element of it. So super excited for that. We have got what else have we got coming up? That's pretty much it. We've got loads live streaming going on Thursday night. The format on the thing is slightly different to as you see it on the reports at the moment. So with the live streaming as we do events, because we're on a laptop opposed to the computer, we've got less things in our control. Anyway, listen, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, do please hit that like and subscribe. It does help us out massively, and hopefully I'll catch you all very soon.
Thanks, buddy. There's your.
Thank you. You as a gent, sir.